going on? Is it better? Is it better? Please let this work. Is it working? Is it better? I'm not gonna mess with that microphone. I should have known. I knew that microphone was broke. Girl, the microphone, it was staticky. Y'all couldn't hear. So I ended the live and came back in. I stepped on my microphone earlier. Damn, I gotta buy another microphone. Who like to bitch I stay buying microphones? Okay, let me take a sip. Let me calm down. Shit. For those who just made it in, we were having some technical, what is it called? Technical difficulties earlier. And it was the beehive. It was the beehive. Yes! Baby, it was the beehive. It was the... Oh, okay. It was the beehive. Thanks, Diva. I ain't gonna use that microphone right now. I'm gonna leave the microphone alone. Girl, you know I wanted to cry. You know I wanted to start crying. You know I bust out crying, honey. Yeah. What's going on? Okay? Crying and shit. Alright, y'all. Anyways, I can't even get into it. Girl, let me take another sip. The mic was fine. I feel like that's y'all internet. Okay? Because the thing was, some other people said the mic was fine. Girl, that was a beehive. Let me stop drinking this before I end up drunk. I had it too close to my mouth. I want to try it again because I like my microphone, but I don't want to. I'm gonna just leave it alone. I don't have a microphone. The microphone is broken, girl. Anyways, like I was saying, somebody won my goddamn money last night. What were y'all doing? Because I'll tell you what I was doing. I was over here looking at a condo. I was over looking at a condo and I was looking at some land to buy because I was going to build a house. But I was really over here looking at land. Think I'm lying? But I was over here looking at land, baby. Okay? The mic isn't broken. See, I want to try the mic, but I don't want to go through that again. You was looking at a mansion floor plan, baby. I was about to get it, baby. I was about to get it. I was gonna buy me some land. I was gonna build me a house, honey. I was gonna buy me a condo. Okay. I was gonna buy me a bad condo. 1 bedroom, girl, 1 bath, because can't nobody stay. Can't nobody stay over. I was going to give me a 1 bed, 1 bath, maybe 2, probably 2, a 2 and 2, because 1 going to be my office for my videos, because I'm not going to stop making videos, okay? 1 going to be my office for my videos, and then the other one was going to be my bedroom, okay? That's how I was going to do that. But I was going to build a house. So whenever I had family functions, we could, party at the house. Anyways, I spent $10. I went over my budget. At first I said I was only going to spend $5. But I ended up spending $10. I was kind of feeling myself last night. Anyways, y'all. I can't even get into the video no more. I'm so mad, pissed off. Y'all really got me fucked up about. Y'all really got my mind fucked up about this microphone. Is it the microphone? I need to let it go. I need to let it go. I'm about to get drunk on live. No, I ain't. Because I need to be sober when I say what I have to say. You know what? Let's go ahead and talk about Beyoncé, Kelis, and Pharrell. Okay? So, last night, I was driving around looking for a store that I could go into to buy my lottery ticket. And all the stores that I was driving around to over here, honey, the lines were long. And I wasn't about to wait in no line. So I just was driving, and I eventually ended up at the Galleria, which isn't too far from where I live anyways. And of course, I was listening to Renaissance, okay? I was listening to B, and girl, I was, pop locking and dropping all up in the car, right? About to cause a 50-car collision on the freeway because I'm too busy. I'm getting to it, right? And then Energy comes on. Now, mind you, I've heard this song, more than a few times by this time. And that's the song where they say, they sampled Milkshake. So I'm driving and I'm into it. La, 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 la. And I said, girl, who was that? I said, who is that? I said, bitch, is that Kelis? I said, I know that ain't Kelis singing the background vocals. So, of course, I was rewinding because I hadn't heard her voice. I just thought that Kelis was upset because it's kind of like, even though that's not legally my song, like, the song is known because I sung the song. I didn't know her voice was on the song. So this is what I have to say. I completely understand why Kelis is pissed off. I even understand more now. Because it's one thing for you to sample the beat of the song that I sung, but girl, you use my vocals, okay? And I don't give a good goddamn if it was 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 6 seconds. You still use my vocals. That la 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 la, girl, that's Kelis in the background. Now, it might be another background singer, but girl, one of those voices in the background is definitely Kelis's voice. So I completely understand Kelis's frustration. While yes, Beyoncé went the legal route to make sure everything was handled, Kelis is looking at it from the point of, you still wrong. You still wrong. You still wrong. Helper, you know you wrong. However, I know you wrong, but for real, if I see your ass in the street, bitch, we swinging. That's what I got from Kelis. Again, I got from Kelis, yeah, I know what I own and what I don't own. But artist to artist, woman to woman, right? And now I know you got my vocals on your song. All Beyonce had to do was pick up the phone and say, hey girl, this is B. I know you and Pharrell going through y'all shit. However, I just want to let you know that I will be using some of your vocals on my song. You doing all right, girl? How the kids doing? Somebody could have called her. Was it going to change anything? No, because Beyonce was still going to use the song anyways, because legally she can if she got it approved. But I just think it just would have made stuff better. Can you imagine you waking up and then hearing your voice on a song, and then the people telling you that you ought to just be thankful and grateful that she gave you credit for the song. Well, guess what, bitch? She ain't have no choice but to give me credit. It's my fucking voice. The way y'all going about the situation is though Beyonce just gave Kelis a credit out of kindness of her heart. She didn't have a choice. She's using her voice in the background on the goddamn song. And to sit here and for a lot of people, especially gay men, and black women, for y'all to be two of the people that I see giving Kelis the most hell because all this woman said is she want her fucking flowers and she want her fucking respect. And the most disrespect is coming from the gay men and the black women. And that's just true tea. It's all up and down Twitter. It's all on social media. And for y'all to sit here and disrespect this woman like she's some bitch that just been singing songs in her daddy garage, like this woman ain't contributed nothing to music, nothing to popular culture, is bullshit. While no, she might not be a big star like Beyonce, the people know who the fuck Kelis is. Beyonce know who she is. Hello, somebody. Beyonce know who she is. Y'all would rather, it's one thing for you just to be like, oh, I don't think Beyonce is wrong, right? It's another thing when you start to try to discredit what Kelis has done in her career, when you start to disrespect Kelis because you want to somehow feel like you're defending Beyonce. I just think it's fucked up. Again, I just think it's a respect thing. You could have let that girl know, somebody on Beyonce's team could have let that girl know that your vocals will be used. We're using your song on a new song. Hell, quiet as it's kept, you ain't even got to ask her because she really can't do shit about it, right? Pharrell need his ass whooped. And I believe Kelis when she says Pharrell is doing this shit on purpose. It's not about disrespecting Beyonce. It's not about disrespecting Kelis, right? But I do feel as though, girl, you can have your opinion without having to down Kelis because you feel as though because she's asking for respect, right? And because she called Beyonce out, all of a sudden that means that girl, and I should have known a long time ago how this goes with Beyonce, because when y'all jumped out the window and started calling Beyonce Beezus, when y'all started calling that woman Beezus, I should have known right then. Y'all had jumped out the window. It does happen all the time. That doesn't mean that doesn't make it right. Just because something happens all the time does not mean that it's right. It's just something that happens all the time. Right? Pharrell is fucked up for this. I think that y'all are absolutely wrong for calling Kelis all types of, and when I say y'all, I'm not necessarily talking to y'all. But if you fit into y'all, then I guess you just fit into y'all. Girl, I don't know. But whoever feels that way, like I just think it's absolutely fucked up. Like, I just think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up. Pharrell, he fucked up. Y'all want to call Kelis all types of dummies and stupid for signing a bad business deal, like she the only one that has signed a bad business deal. Because like I said last night, somebody mentioned Anita Baker online. None of y'all calling Anita Baker dumb and stupid a few months ago when she was online fussing about her masters. I didn't see not one of y'all talking about, well, bitch, you shouldn't have signed a bad business deal. But now all of a sudden, it's, well, this person who was a teenager who signed a bad business deal, right? Now all of a sudden it's, oh, girl, you shouldn't have signed a bad business deal. Girl, that's pretty much for the whole industry, right? So because most people don't own their masters in the industry, that makes it right. That don't make it right. It just means that these motherfuckers just get over people. That's it. And then for y'all to be like, oh, that Kelis should be thankful. She should be grateful because Robin S. did it this way. The Clark sisters did it this way. They were happy. Who the fuck are you to tell somebody that they should be satisfied and grateful, or that they're using Beyoncé for clout when they're using her voice? Like, that don't even make no fucking sense. Girl, you ain't got to block the beehive. You ain't worried about no beehive, child. Girl, I was really about to say something that was going to piss the beehive out, but I'm going to leave it alone. Right, here we go. Or Dave Chappelle, when he told y'all not to watch the Dave Chappelle show, even though he signed a bad deal. I don't see none of y'all calling Dave some stupid ass nigga who signed a bad business deal. I don't think Kelis is trying to sue. I think Kelis is just looking at it from a point of view of artist to artist. Girl, you could have at least, like she said, you could have had your publicist, somebody from your team, call and just give me a heads up like, hey girl, we're using your song. She knows legally, like she said, I can't do nothing about it because legally it's not my song. But girl, just out of sheer respect. And like the example that I gave last night was that artist named FUBU and whatever his name is. He sampled Say My Name. He has a song with Queen Naija and somebody else. I don't know the breakdown of that song. I don't know who owns the majority of the song or what. But I was just basically playing a what if. Like, if he went through Rodney Jerkins and Beyonce found out and she said, because Beyonce didn't too much care for the song because she said that she felt like it was too vulgar. So she made him go back and change some of the lyrics up. What if Fabio said, I don't give a fuck what Beyonce got to say. I went the legal route and I got it approved by Rodney Jerkins. Y'all would have a fucking fit if y'all found out that story. Y'all would be marching the streets with picket signs, bitch, throwing your bodies on the ground, girl, blocking up the freeways, protesting in the mall. If somebody had said, I don't give a fuck what she got to say, I went the legal route, Rodney said it was okay and I ain't changing a goddamn word. Beyonce didn't give her a call, so what now? Nothing. I just know that her and her husband moved the same. That's what's now. What's up? That's what it is. I think that part of the reason, and I'm not saying that this is necessarily Beyonce, but I think that part of the reason why we have people that exist in this world that feel like they're untouchable is because no one ever calls them to the carpet. Nobody ever calls them out, right? Because instead of, even having the conversation, the first thing people say is, okay, so what you gonna do now? Because she did it. That's your response to basically probably not wanting to admit that she was wrong in her actions. No tea, no shade. Like, I hate to say it, But she ain't no different than the other ones. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Y'all really. I'm really about to shake the table. I just thought that it was real funny. Y'all talk about everybody else using their kids for promo and using their kids, but all of a sudden Beyonce, who don't never show them other twins that she got, girl, the day before her record drops, girl, now all of a sudden a picture leaks with her and her 3 children in the bed. But y'all give Kim and everybody else hell for using their kids as props. But Beyonce, the day before her album leaked, now all of a sudden we get to see these twins who we don't never fucking see. I said it. And y'all know I ain't telling no goddamn lie. How all of a sudden, bitch, the day before your album dropped, now all of a sudden we just see your twins out the blue? We don't never see them children nowhere. Now the picture just resurfaced. They said Beyonce shared. That's what they said. It could have been the old picture, but it said Beyonce shares. Y'all know I'm right. But y'all don't want to talk about that, though. I don't like chaos. Honey, I get on here, say my stuff, and then I get off. I feel like I'm the agent of truth. And the girls don't like it. That wasn't no accident. Girl, somebody said Kelis been said that. Kelis been wanting to fight Beyonce since 2005. So. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all lying. She released that photo. Y'all keep talking about, oh, girl, that Beyonce shared that photo. I don't care what y'all say in the comments. She shared that photo. I'm not spewing no misinformation in this instance. No, I'm not. You just don't like what I'm saying. That's it. That's all it is. What's the misinformation? I'm just telling y'all, baby, from the blogs. I think it was one of either it was Hollywood Unlocked, The Shade Room, or Neighborhood Talk. It was one of those 3 who literally put Beyonce shared this picture. That could be her choice. I didn't say it wasn't her choice. And then nobody said it wasn't her kids. I didn't say it was an issue with her posting her kids. That's not what I said. I said I just think it's funny the day before her album release, girl. All of a sudden, girl, we see her kids floating over the internet. That's what I said. I didn't say she gonna post her kids. I just said the day before her album release, we saw them twins floating around. We never see those twins. That's it. You don't have to care. You don't have to care. Who else else up next? What else up? All right, I think I'm done with Kelis, Beyoncé, and Pharrell. Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to Kelis. Shout out to Pharrell. Mm. 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 Okay, y'all. What else we talking about next? Okay, so basically, have y'all heard of? It's a network. I guess it's a streaming service. It's called For Us. It's called For Us By Us. For Us By Us Network. So basically, this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. Breaking news, Megan James to executive produce 3 shows, The Real, Side Chicks, LA, and 2 BGC spinoffs for the For Us By Us network. You know what I was thinking? And somebody said this before. And I have to agree. It was, I know who it was. Terracotta Kim, something like that. And I think you said that we need to get back to the point, back to the days where we shamed people. Because girl, you said I got one of the girls tussling. Girl. I said what I said. Y'all said what y'all said. Y'all think I'm wrong. I think y'all wrong. And we moving on. It ain't really nothing else to say. The girls just don't have to be mad because I'm standing on my shit. Okay. But anyways, I think that we should get back to the point. I really do, where we start to shame people. I know it sounds fucked up, but I think that we should. Because why are you doing a show, and I don't know what this show is going to be about, and I could be jumping the gun, but why are you producing a show called The Real Side Chicks LA? Like, why? Like, that's the problem. Like, people don't have shame anymore. Like, people really don't. And I think that's part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because even in some of our hoish, trifling, Jezebel, Delilah spirit days, back in the day, girl, I'm just gonna be a little bit, I'm gonna be a little bit transparent with some of y'all. Back in the day, I was trifling. I was trifling, right? And I didn't give a fuck about none of them bitches or none of them niggas, okay? So I was trifling. But even in my triflingness, right, I still walked around like I knew better than to be out here putting my trifling ass ways on blast. So even if I had just banged some man who was in a marriage, I was not gonna come out, right, and be on Black Planet or MySpace, because back then, you know, I think we had MySpace. back in like the early 2000s and shit. I was not gonna be on the line, online talking about, girl, the shit that I had just done. Because it's certain shit that even though, you know, you probably not all the way responsible for it, you had a little bit of like, girl. So even if somebody accused you of sleeping with a married man, the first thing you gonna say is, bitch, I don't know that nigga. No, the fuck I ain't. Now, you know you lying. You know you lying, right? You know you lying. You know you lying. You know you just fucked that man 2 days ago. But you're not gonna be out here boasting and bragging about it. Like, I just don't understand shit like that. I honestly don't. And I don't understand, and I'm about to say something, I hope this don't go over some of y'all heads. Women really, 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 really have it bad, right? When people find out that you have had sex, had some type of relationship with a married man, sweetie, it's over for you, right? I'm not saying that it's right. That's just the way that it goes. So I'm not exactly sure why you as a woman, knowing the backlash that you're going to receive, why you would even want to put that target on your fucking back. And again, I don't know how this show is going to work. I don't know who's going to be on the show. But just the title alone, my man is your man, her man is mine. Okay! Like, I remember, and this is going to be a little bit, this is going to sound real nasty, what I'm about to say. I was going to talk about this on my other channel. A few months ago, it was this gay guy online. And he basically had he basically was a big ass bottom, and he rented out a room, a motel room. And he was just letting people come in and fuck him raw. And he made like a comment about how he took like 70 something loads in one night. Sweetie, you just committed suicide basically, right? So he talked about how he did, like how he had taken like 70 something loads. He was just letting random niggas come in and fuck him. His ass just tooted up. And there were people online basically trying to defend that by calling it sex positivity. And I'm sitting here, you remember that? You remember that, Yaya? Thank you. I'm glad somebody can, okay. 72 loads in 48 hours. It was some crazy, crazy shit. And there were people online trying to defend that by calling it sex positivity and he's just a sexual being. No. Everybody that participated in that needs to fucking go see a therapist. Don't get it twisted. We done probably all participated in raw sex before, okay? We've probably all, not all of us, some of us have had a threesome, okay? But I think that there should come a point in life where you should not feel so comfortable getting your ass online, letting the world know that you just took 70 something loads from God knows how many strangers. That is trifling. And you should be embarrassed. And you should be ashamed. That is not cute. People have threesomes, people do orgies, people have unprotected sex all the time, right? But I think there should come a point where we have to say, bitch, bitch, enough is enough. Girl, you're doing too much. You see what I'm saying? That's why I think that we as a society should bring back shame. Because the girls get online and they be doing some of everything and saying some of everything. And I think this is in LA. I think this is in LA. And I'm just like, there should come a point in life where, yes, everybody moves according to how they want to move. But girl, what happened to just having a threesome? What just happened to just having like a cute little small orgy, right? Girl, why are you online bragging about taking 75 loads in 48 hours? Yes! And then he got, thank you, Naja. He got banned from the Red Roof Inn. Because it be so much goddamn traffic going in and out of his room. Like, all I'm saying is at some point, y'all, Side chicks, girl, why do you want to, girl? You know what I miss? You know what I miss? We're just talking right now. We're just talking. We just talking. You know what I miss? I miss the days where, I know this is gonna sound a little fucked up what I'm about to say. I think that people should be allowed to be sexual beings. I think that people should be allowed to experiment with sex and, should not be depending on how you go about it, right? You shouldn't be pinned to a cross for some of the stuff that you do. I just miss the days where, girl, like the hoes was hoes in private. When you was a hoe, but girl, you tried to act like you wasn't. I miss the days when you fucked a married man and you knew you weren't supposed to say shit. You know what I'm saying? You know you could not get on MySpace and Black Planet and brag about you sleeping with Tyrone, who married, right? Because we knew better. We knew better. The hoes in 2022, bitch, y'all some new school hoes. Because the girls back in the day, we knew how to move in the streets. Right? We knew. Now you got Ariane. You got Ariane all online talking about, girl, it wouldn't be no show. Girl, ain't no shame in that game. Yes. Ain't no shame in that game. You got Ariane who all online. Girl, you got these girls coming out with a side chick show. Right? I just miss the old days. I just miss the old days when the hoes hold in private and they had some integrity. The hoes had some integrity. They had some morals, right? They cared about their image, right? They cared about the image, right? They didn't want nobody calling them no hoe. Remember back in the day, the worst thing that you could do to a woman was to call her a hoe. That was the worst thing you could call a woman. Call a woman a hoe back in the day. That's pretty much like talking about somebody's child, right? Girl, I saw she got beat up in the club last night, allegedly. Girl. Like quiet as it's kept, like Marlo. Marlo will not come out and tell her business. See, that's an old school hoe. Okay? Marlo's an old school whore. Marlo gonna tell you she got that one story. Marlo got that one story. Marlo got that one story and she's sticking to that story. Marlo gonna keep telling us till the day she died, she dated a billionaire. Now mind you, I gotta buy, who is it? Now mind you, Marlo dated that billionaire 15 years ago, but she's still gonna tell that same story in 2022. I know that's right. Kim Zolciak, right? Well, Kim Zolciak, girl. Kim Zolciak probably the one who started it, quiet, because Kim Zolciak got on TV. You know what I'm saying? Marlo's an old school whore. They're the type of whores that I actually appreciate and look up to. And Marlo, that's why I said, baby, we talk a lot of shit about Marlo. But one thing I can't never say about Marlo was smart. Marlo got her mama a house and her a house. So we can say what we want to say about Marlo. But Marlo got her mama a house. Okay? Shit. So shout out to Marlo Hampton. Anyways, who else? Who else we talking about? Oh, Shakira. Honey. Girl. Shakira. So Shakira, we previously reported that Shakira, this is according to the Neighborhood Talk, will find herself in court for tax evasion of 14.5 million euros, that's $17 million in Spain. Basically, girl, they're requesting that she serve 8 years in prison for tax evasion, and she be fined $23 million. But that's a mess, girl. Girl, y'all better start paying y'all taxes, girl. Hello? And I don't know why y'all be thinking, girl, that y'all, girl, like, it's one thing for the girl not to pay her taxes who work at the local grocery store. They probably ain't worried about that little change. Bitch, they say you owe $8 million, girl. Y'all don't think they're looking at your ass? Well, all that money y'all making, y'all don't think they're looking at your ass? Bitch, you don't work at the motherfucking Piggly Wiggly, bitch. Okay? You act like you work at the motherfucking 7-Eleven. Girl, y'all old millionaires, girl. Not paying y'all taxes. And thinking the people ain't gonna find out. Somebody said J-Lo behind this. J-Lo can't stand Shakira, okay? Oh, girl. She wasn't in the United States. And I read that because she lived, well, I think she lived in Spain for 6 months. Okay? Girl. That's a mess. Little light, I'm at your feet. Forever, remember to be together. I'll be there and you'll be near. Girl, you gonna be in jail, bitch, okay? That's what you about to be, okay? Shit. Girl, you about to be in jail. Girl, that's it. That's all I had to talk about. I'm done talking. I'm done talking. What y'all want to talk about? Shakira's hips don't lie, but those tax returns do. Girl, I already talked about Sheree last night. I ain't talking about Sheree no more. Okay. I haven't really been paying attention to the whole pastor and what's his name, Larry Reed. I haven't really been paying attention. Monique did an interview. I didn't see it. What was she talking about? I saw something about Ariel getting beat up allegedly at the club earlier, but it was before I got on live, so I really didn't get a chance. Ooh, baby. Who said that? What's up, Carlos? Baby, Bell Collective? Bitch, when I tell y'all Bell Collective is a hot-ass mess, girl, when I tell y'all I watched that shit last night, I said, Bitch, we're going to have to go live and talk about Bell Collective. We might have to go live and talk about Bell Collective. Because that, bitch, when I tell you, girl, when I tell you Bell Collective is a hot-ass mess, I'm tuning in. I'm going to watch. It is a hot-ass mess. I be telling y'all. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up. I ain't even going to say it. I'm going to leave it alone. I want to say it. I already said it before, but I don't even feel like going into that right now. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. You know, because I was going to talk about on my other channel, like the representation that, you know, we see when it comes to like the gay men on TV, like on Zeus. And I get that representation matters, right? The gay dudes look like fools. They just look foolish, right? They just look foolish. They just look foolish. And it may be a piss poor representation of the gay community, but quiet as it's kept, that's how some of the girls be acting. When I see these like couples, these straight couples on TV, and I look at how these men are in relationships and they're married, and girl, pretty much I can turn the TV on from girl, We TV to OWN to girl, Bravo to VH1, and the gays should be embarrassed, right? Or feel some type of way. But y'all niggas, y'all really ought to be embarrassed. Because, girl, the way that y'all are when it comes to not just the representation for yourself, but girl, the way that you represent yourself when it comes to you and your family and you and your marriage, right? I think it's one thing for you to look like a fool, because girl, you just look like a fool. Girl, right? Because for me, the boys on Zeus don't represent me. I represent my damn self. And that's just what it is. But I think that when people look, they'll look at like, I might be off on this one. They'll look at the gay boys like, ooh, girl, they so dramatic and over the top and just, you know. But then I think when they look at these black men over here, these straight men, and this is how y'all show how y'all are within your families. Like y'all cheating on y'all wives, y'all having unprotected sex, girl, y'all possibly got side babies, y'all disrespecting y'all wives on TV, calling them hoes, y'all got side babies. It's like a whole hot ass mess. So I be sitting over here thinking, like, when black men, like straight black men, when y'all see the representation of yourself on TV, are y'all embarrassed? Because the gays, some of the gays are embarrassed by Zeus, right? Some of the gays are pissed off, and I can understand it. But I want to know, are straight men embarrassed by what they see on TV? Because y'all a hot ass mess just across the board. From network to network to network to network, from show to show to show to show. You see does that make sense? Like, I know the gays feel some type of way about some of the gays and how they act on TV. Down to Zeus. I see it. Am I one of those gays? I'm some of the gays. Right. Some of the gays are pissed off. Because it's like, damn, girl. Because the truth of the matter is, we as much as people may try to make it seem as though we are, gay people are not on TV like that. Right? So I get why some gay people feel some type of way, because now we're starting to get some exposure. Now we're starting to get these, you know, have our own reality TV shows. And it's like, girl, this is how y'all acting. Girl, this is how y'all acting. Bitch, they just gave the girls a reality show, and the first thing y'all do is, girl, throw chairs across the room and fight. And it bothers the gays, right? But then when I look at the straight men, Like, y'all don't be bothered by the representation on the TV screen? Because y'all should be pissed off. Because y'all look like straight up trash. Y'all look like y'all not committed to your family. You look like you're not committed to your wife. You look like you don't give a damn. Anyways, that's all I had to say. That's all I had to say. That's all I had to say. Ooh, girl, the monkeypox. Bitch, let me tell you something. I was going to go out last night and have a cocktail. Girl, let me tell you something. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. Who was it? How do you feel about Jay Ellis turning off his comments for being blasted for marrying a non-black woman? I mean, girl, he right on code. He right on code. I mean, it is what it is. You know, like, are we really surprised he married a white woman? No. I was watching, I think it was a Divas video. It was somebody, I don't be want to quote the wrong person. Girl, y'all better start marrying y'all a white man, because they don't give a damn. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. But I already knew he was with that white girl. That's why I wasn't surprised they got married, because I knew he was in a relationship with her. Yeah, the monkeypox, girl, I cannot play with no monkeypox. I'm not playing, girl. And I don't think they have any vaccines available here in Texas, or at least in Houston. Because I was trying to find one, because I'm damn sure going to take it. Girl, girl, hello? So yeah, I was going to go out last night, and I kind of got nervous. I was like, I think I'm going to say my black ass. I'm going to say my black ass at the house. Girl, I went to the little pizza place up the street. I don't even like pizza like that, but I went to the little pizza place up the street and got me a slice of pizza, and then went to Walgreens and got me some ice cream and cookies. Oh, big ass. And I came my black ass back home, because I ain't got time. Okay? I ain't got time. They got all the goddamn baby formula locked up. They had about 15 things of baby formula, and it was the 15 cans they had available was locked up. I said, ooh, girl, they making y'all have babies, and girl, they putting the motherfucking ration out on the goddamn girl on how much you can feed them. Because you know, some places they only gonna give you 2 cans. How you gonna make a bitch have a baby and then she ain't got no way to feed them? I tell you, baby, that's all I can say, baby. It's ghetto over here. It is ghetto. I don't know if people are still in the formula, or I know some people probably thinking you must have been at the ghetto Walgreens. No, I wasn't. I was at the Walgreens right up the street, over there in the River Oaks area. Okay. Yeah. That shit locked up. Not River Oaks, Montrose area. I guess it's near River Oaks. Yeah, girl, I can't catch no monkeypox. Girl, I can't do it. But y'all caught that shit, bitch. When I tell you, baby, the way I would be on her hollering and crying and screaming, girl. Girl, I would literally probably like, girl, fall into a deep depression. Just dramatic. Girl, y'all already know what it's gonna give over here. The way I would be crying, like y'all can do something about it. Bitch, I'll be crying. I can't even do it, girl. I can't even do it. Yeah, I sat my ass down last night. Martell is suing Melody for full custody. You a lie. I don't believe it. Let me see. Hold up. Where you get that from? Is it on the blogs? Hold up. Let me bring it. I got my iPad right here. Where that shit at? Hold up. Where you get that from? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that, y'all? Where did y'all see that? Oh, she said it in an interview? Empress Radio? What? Oh, yeah, y'all I've been had this iPad, y'all. The other iPad, girl, I told y'all, the iPad I had, that was the very first iPad that came out. Girl, I went ahead and bit the bullet and got another iPad. When I tell y'all, this was the best thing I could have ever done in my life was to get a new iPad. Girl, it's the best thing. Martell ain't shit. What? Martell ain't shit. Martell ain't. When I tell you, Martell, you ain't shit. Quiet as this kept, Martell. And this is no tea, no shade. You just learned, or supposedly learned, how to comb your daughter's hair. What, last year? Remember when he said he always thought basically combing his daughter's hair was a mama thing, was a woman thing? And so I guess I learned how to comb it now? I don't know how anybody, like, y'all think I be lying when I say this, but I don't know how you can lay down and open your legs to a trash ass nigga. Like, it's one thing for you to sleep with somebody and you don't know their ways, right? But girl, like, why would you want to be involved with somebody like Martell? And then you gonna let this nigga climb on top of you? Allegedly, Martell house went into foreclosure. He living with his mama. Martell and Melody love the attention. They're both narcissists. Girl, y'all know how I feel about Melody and her personality. Okay. Martell is horrible. Martell, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all be trying to, and people, I'm gonna stop saying y'all, because y'all get mad when I say y'all. People try to act like people don't use kids as pawns. They do. Sometimes the women do it. The women do it too. But people use kids as pawns. Funky said Martell is not even dating Cherie. She's not his type. So basically, Martell and Sheree, they just pulling stunts and shows. That's what it is. Sheree is a fool. And for a lot of y'all don't know this, but some of y'all can back me up. Y'all, for the girls who don't know, I used to have a real soft spot for Sheree. I really did. I used to have a soft spot for Sheree. Because I felt like Sheree was just like, you know, it's just when she hooked up with Kim and all that shit. But it's like, I don't understand it. Like, let me say something. I understand that the girls want to stay on reality TV, and sometimes the girls do pull a stunt, and sometimes the girls will pull a show. But I'm just trying to understand, how did Sheree come to the conclusion that she was going to go get Martell Holt, right? How is that beneficial to Sheree? Martell will benefit from it because, like I said last night, I just said I wasn't talking about Sheree. Like I said last night, people who watch reality TV, a lot of people know who the fuck She by Sheree is. Okay, everybody don't know Martell Holt from On TV. That's no tea, no shade. So if anybody is coming up, it's Martell. In Quad as it's kept, when they were taking those pictures, when they were working out, it did look staged to me. It did. It looked like somebody called the paparazzi and they went out there, did a little workout. Hold up. Daniva said a source said he was furious, but I heard she was at his celebration at Black for a wine promo after the party. So Sheree basically buying a man, like y'all said King was doing. Do you think Princess is leaving Ray J this time? No. Princess ain't going nowhere. Girl, I didn't even believe that until the diva said it, girl. Princess don't even own her own fucking name. Dumbass. Ray J on her name. That ain't going nowhere. Sheree was at Black last night. Girl. I wish I fucking would. I think that we all have our biases. I think we all have our biases. I do. Me, you, everybody. Right? I just think that it's how you, I don't know. Let me shut up. Girl, let me shut up. Girl, let me shut up. Where is the bot? What's the name? Because I don't see, I'm reading the comments and I don't see. What's the name? You need to block this love chat person. Love chat is about, oh, okay, I'm looking for the name. Okay. Melanie and Martell are both clowns. Girl, quiet as it's kept. Oh, that's mean. Don't say that. I don't see no bots. I don't see no bots. I don't see no, I'm looking. You know what I feel like? You know what I feel about Carlos sometimes? I feel like Carlos, as weird as it may sound, sometimes I feel like Carlos is like overly invested in the Real Housewives, especially being that he has his own shows now. And I almost feel like he wants like the Housewives to fail based off some of the things that I hear him say. And it's like, girl, y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like when he says stuff like, oh, you know, this is the make it or break it season for Real Housewives of Atlanta. The girls better bring it. And it's like, I mean, yeah, but girl, are they really gonna snatch Housewives of Atlanta off? No, bitch. Before they take Atlanta off the air, bitch, they'll bring Portia back. Bitch, Quantas is killed. They'll bring Phaedra back before they snatch Atlanta off of Bravo. Girl. So even if the ratings are not what they used to be, which they're not, girl, they're not gonna take Atlanta off. Girl. Bitch, they'll recast that whole goddamn show before they snatch it off. Or like when he says like Real Housewives of Dubai, I call it Real House of Bye Bye. It's like, girl, why are you like, why are you like, you know, like, I don't know. I just feel like, why is he saying that? I mean, I guess he ain't no different than us, right? But I feel like he's too, like, for him to be a producer and have, you know, his own shows. I feel like I hear clips that he says. I hear things that he says about the Housewives. Those go viral more than what I've heard him say are clips of him talking about Love and Marriage DC, Love and Marriage Huntsville, you know, Bell Collective, you know? I couldn't get into Dubai no more. I tried. You don't think Portia and Candace getting along? I can see them probably getting into it at least once. Giselle and Wendy still hate each other. I believe it. Love and Marriage DC. I barely got through that season. Quiet as it's kept. I just remember that came on tonight. Low key, I think they low key doing. Do y'all think? Okay, for the people who watch DC, do y'all think that they doing Winter wrong? Low key. Do y'all think they doing Winter wrong on Love and Marriage DC? I feel like they low key are for me. Is she a little messy? Yeah. No, you don't think so? You do? That's why I think Monique, girl, low quality is kept. Monique really set winner up. She really did. And quality is kept. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not trying to defend Winter. Yes, I am, girl. Fuck that, girl. When you really think about the Ashley and Winter situation, Ashley and her husband had a hand in why things went left with Winter. When you really think about it, Winter just wasn't like making shady comments about Ashley and DJ Quick just because. When you think about that dinner, that vegan dinner, Ashley and Quick really did start with Winter first. Because Quick was making those slick comments, right? Remember? He was making those slick comments. And even though, let me say this, even though what Ashley was saying was the truth, what Ashley was saying, it absolutely made sense. It still doesn't take away that if you're sitting down at a group dinner, and even if one of the people at the dinner, they said some shit that don't too much sound right, and then you say something, that person can take what you're saying. That's kind of like, who is this bitch talking to? Because nobody else at the table really said anything except for Ashley and Quick. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like, Ashley, what she was saying was the truth. But she was the only one that really was like vocal about it. And then when you factor in that DJ Quick also had some little smart comments to say, right? About, oh, you could be a hairdresser. You could be, what did he say? Something about being a hairdresser but can't fix hair or something like that? So I think it's a little bit crazy that they're trying to act like Winter just started making comments about DJ Quick, like, just out the blue. No, she made those comments because of that goddamn dinner. You see what I'm saying? When she was talking shit, oh my God, I said, yes! Quick has a Napoleon complex. He overcompensates for his short. I said the same thing. Quick, he get on my nerves. I'm sorry. He do. Have y'all noticed, like, every scene he has to, like, everything has to be about Quick. Everything has to be about Quick. Everything has to be about Quick. No, that is true. Winter runs her mouth, though, too much. Expose her own foolishness. No, that is true. That's what I was saying. What Ashley was saying, it made sense. And she wasn't wrong. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that, girl, even if you are right in what you're saying, that the person who you're talking to may feel some type of way about it. Because, again, nobody else was really as vocal as Ashley and Quick at the table, except for Ashley and Quick. So it's not like Winter really just kind of like started coming for Quick or coming for Ashley out the blue. It was a reason why she started saying, oh, DJ Fun Size and all that. Because at that point, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Now, Winter got some sloppy ways, like when she told the story to, what's her face? Monique, and left out the part that, girl, we actually made up at the end of, girl, what's Super Chat? Hold up, girl, y'all not even running my mouth. See, I don't even know how to get back to the Super Chats. Damn. Y'all don't know how to work this shit. I gotta start clicking on it as soon as it come up. Damn. I don't think Ashley likes Quick anymore. I think she still loves Quick. I think she do. Oh, I can start using StreamYard. That'd be cute. I actually have StreamYard too. I pay $20 a month and don't ever really use it. Child, I don't need no social media. I don't need no social media. Child, I don't need no social media manager. Thank you, though. Thank you for thinking that I need one. DJ Quick got on my nerves. Y'all think Monique want to be with Chris? I think Monique. I just think, you know what I think about Chris and Monique? I think that Chris is trying. I do think that. But I also think that Chris is not going to give Monique what she's looking for. Girl, Monique want Chris to be this deep. Like, Monique want Chris to be this deep, in touch with his sensitive side, and and Chris not gonna give that. No tea, no shade. Chris is gonna be like the dumb jock who is just kind of like, you know, I'm trying to do better, and I want to do better, but you know, that's Chris. What Chris is giving. That's all Monique gonna get. So, girl, I don't know what she gonna do. Fun size can be offensive because of the way that she used it. Fun size can be offensive. I will say that. If you say I don't want no DJ Fun Size or whatever she said, it can be offensive, right? But like I said, I don't think that Winter was just saying it just out the blue. Christy the stylist, he look a mess. Monique is too. What is it with Monique? Girl, I tried to tell y'all. You know what's so crazy? Y'all know what the real gag is? This is the real gag. I tried to tell y'all about Monique. I don't think Monique is a horrible person. But y'all, the way y'all tried to act like Monique, Monique was on the other show showing Ashley Candace text messages. Monique was on the other show showing Ashley Candace's text messages. Remember that? Let me shut up. We're going backwards. We're going backwards. We're going backwards. We're going backwards. You think she got imposter syndrome? Monique want to be like when Monique want to be. The problem with Monique is Monique want to be accepted. She has a problem with acceptance. She do. She want to be accepted. Like when she was saying in the confessional. I actually felt bad for her a little bit, honestly, when she was saying that she doesn't feel like, what did she say? I don't remember her exact words, but she was saying something like she doesn't really feel valuable. She feels like she always has to prove herself. And I literally said, girl, that's exactly what she was doing on the other show. Girl, we tried to tell y'all that's what Monique was doing. She wanted to be accepted, no tea, no shade. She wanted to be accepted by the light-skinned, green-eyed pretty girls. That's exactly what it was. And she was willing to throw her friend, her sister, under the bus to be cool with the girls who laughed at her at the lunchroom table, right? And she pretty much did the same thing to Winter. The simple fact, I don't know why I'm trying to defend Monique sometimes. The simple fact that Monique even started out the reunion this year, and one of the things that popped out of her mouth before the reunion even got started was, I don't know why Winter is trying to act like we're these close friends or sisters. Monique, your ass was on the TV screen acting like you and Winter have been friends for 15 or 16 years, and now, because you're getting backlash on how you treated Winter as a friend, now you're at the reunion, before the reunion even gets started, basically trying to defend yourself and throw Winter back under that same goddamn bus, trying to act like you don't have no type of relationship with this girl. When your ass is on the TV screen talking about how you and Winter have been friends for 15 to 16 years. That's what you was telling us. That's what it is. Who said that? She needs to accept herself, and maybe she won't be worrying about everybody else accepting her. Exactly. That's why I said I actually kind of felt bad for her when she was crying, talking about she doesn't feel valuable, and I felt bad for her. Because it's like, girl, you got some work to do. Because girl, you got some work to do. You talking about Chris. Girl, you got some work to do, mama. Girl. I wonder if Monique will pay bloggers a trash winter. Girl, I don't even want to, girl, we're not even going. Let me shut up. Monique is prettier than Giselle and Robin too. That's the gag. Monique is drop dead gorgeous. You can't fuck with Monique's face. That's one thing I will give her. That mug ain't to be played with. Okay? And that's real life. Shit. But girl, even with all that goddamn beauty, baby, mama needs to be in therapy, honey. I mean, we all need to be in therapy. Girl, some more than others. We all have insecurities. That's what I'm saying. Like, we all have insecurities, but Monique, I think her insecurities are like, girl, at an all-time high. She's her own worst enemy. I can see that. Carla, girl, I tried to tell y'all. Carlos thought Monique had a big fan base that would carry the show. Listen, this is the thing, right? And I do want to say this. I didn't expect, it's on, y'all. So it's not gonna get the views that Bravo gets. You know, it's just not right now anyways. But with that being said, I tried to tell y'all tried to tell me, girl, that Monique was this queen of entertainment and she was iconic and she was this and she was that. And Monique flopped on the show. Y'all know she did. Because quiet as it's kept, Monique had a part, right? She kept the mess. She kept the mess going. That was Monique's role. Monique was the girl who kept the mess going. But the thing with Monique is like, girl, she tried to act like she wasn't keeping the mess going. That's the thing. That's another reason why I didn't like Monique on the show. Because instead of just owning up to you being messy, right? Instead of you just owning up that you just messy, Monique be messy and then she throw other people under the bus. Oh, here we go. Ooh. She used to go back to Chris and act like the other women were messing to her. She sure did. And remember when Chris was like, my wife. Remember when Chris said something like, my wife ain't messy, like the other women making my wife be messy, or the other women. Remember he said some shit like that. My wife not even messy like that. When the truth of the matter is, Monique was the one who introduced old girl to the show, Sherman's ex-wife, and let us know that Sherman did whatever he did in the past. Monique is messy, y'all. But instead of her just playing her role as the messy girl, she want to be the messy girl, and then she'll try to flip it. Girl, I ain't your friend. Monique, you been saying you was his girlfriend the whole time. What is you talking about? Monique, you been saying you this girlfriend the whole time. But I think a lot of people, unfortunately for Monique, I think a lot of people are now seeing how Monique really is. Like I said, I don't think that Monique is this horrible person, right? But I think that Monique has some real bad character flaws. And again, as you can see on Love and Marriage GC, as soon, and I'm almost certain this is what happened. I think that Monique saw the response from most of the viewers, and a lot of people were like, ooh, Monique girl, ooh, Monique girl, ooh, Monique. And now it's, oh, well, we're not friends. Girl, y'all were friends. And even if you were not friends, that's the way you made it seem on TV. Okay? Girl. This is the thing with Marlo. I think Marlo crazy, but I don't think Marlo is like Monique. Like this might sound crazy what I'm about to say. I think that's who Monique is, honestly. I think with Marlo, just listen to me. And y'all know for me to be saying this, girl, you know my girl is Kenya, okay? Why I do think that Marlo is fucked up a little bit, and while I do think Marlo has a weird way of, how she operates within her relationships with people, whether it's her friends, whether it's her nephews, right? Because she'll talk to you real rough and then expect for you to just be cool with her like the next day, which is fucking insane. Okay? But a part of me also thinks that even though there's documented evidence of how Marlo behaves on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I also think that a producer, this is what I think, got in Marlo's ear and told her she got to crank it up, crank it up, crank it up, crank it up this season. And I think Marlo just all over the place. like I just think she just want to start an argument. Right? I think Marlo was just thinking drama. I gotta start an argument. I gotta fight with somebody, right? We know Kenya, as much as people don't like to say it, Kenya is the girl that's gonna give you a scene if she wanna give you a scene. And I think part of the problem is Marlo is so focused on Kenya that bitch is kind of like, girl, let it go. Girl, Marlo should have been trying to fight and fuss with somebody new. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Marlo, part of me believes that Marlo is performing. Like, I think she's performing for the cameras. I really do believe that. Part of it is fucked up because she be saying some fucked up shit, right? But I think another part of it is like she's performing. Marlo is happy to have a peach. She'll do anything. So it's just kind of like, girl, I gotta keep my peach. And it's kind of like, ugh, girl. Like, your arguments, your beef with people don't even make sense. And then it's like I said, she says some of the most trifling shit, right? And then when she says these things to these people, she feels like the next day we're just supposed to be cool. You're not talking to me rough. Unless we don't fuck with each other. Now, if we don't fuck with each other, then bitch, you can say what you want to say to me because I'm damn sure going to say what I want to say to you. But bitch, you're not going to say you my sister. You're not going to say you my brother. You're not going to say you my friend and talk to me crazy and think, girl, we just going to be cool. Girl, the fuck? Because I can put you on the other side with the other bitches that I don't fuck with. Okay? Hello? That's like the hoodie helmet. Like, I'm glad somebody said that. Like, Marlo don't know how to read. She don't. Marlo just go real like when Eva was reading Marlo. You see what I'm saying? Eva was reading the shit out of Marlo. Marlo, when she gets into a back and forth with somebody, Marlo, she gonna talk about your husband who abused you emotionally. She gonna talk about your child. And it's like, damn, Marlo. Exactly. And Marlo said, and all Marlo said back, she had 2 kids by 2 different men. That's what I'm saying. Like, Marlo really don't know. It's like, and don't get it twisted. Let me say something. We all say things sometimes in the heat of the moment that could offend hundreds and millions of people, right? But it's like, Marlo, she say something, I don't know, girl. Marlo just be all over the place. And it's like, Marlo, I just need you to bring it back some. Like, to me, the perfect argument for Marlo would have been with Candy. I tried to tell y'all. Now I tried to tell y'all. I mentioned the diva like, no, bitch. I tried to tell y'all. Now he want to be on the motherfucking line. I tried to tell y'all about Candy. No, I tried to tell y'all hoes about Candy. But listen, this is the thing, right? We love Candy. But the perfect argument for Marlo would have been when she told Candy about her nephews, and then Candy went back and told Kenya. That would have been the perfect time for Marlo to get into Candy's ass. She don't be thinking. She just want to like have an argument instead of waiting for a time. And if the time don't come, then the time don't come. That would have been because if I told you something in a private conversation, no one else was privy to this information at the time. Why would you then go back and then tell the bitch who I don't even fuck with? That's when Marlo should have been like, bitch, I'm on Candy's ass. Candy probably could have gathered Marlo. But what I'm saying is that would have made sense to me. I think that would have made sense to the viewers of why Marlo was pissed off at Candy. When Marlo started talking all that shit earlier in the season, like Candy ain't got no good pussy, Candy this, it just came out of left field. And everybody was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, where did this come from, Marlo? Why are you so mad? Candy ain't did shit to you. I'm not saying that she would have said that later in the show, it would have been better. But if Marlo would have went off like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I tried to confide in Candy, and she gonna tell the person who I don't even like, it would have made sense. Marlo don't know what she doing. She too busy trying to keep that peach where she just all over the place. Because quiet as it's kept, Candy really didn't have no business going back and telling Kenya anything that Marlo told her. Because Marlo didn't tell Kenya. Candy told Kenya. Candy also told Manetta. After Manetta said in the car, I'm not privy to some information. And then Candy said, yeah, she gave her nephews away. Oh, she kicked her nephews out. That was after Manetta said, I'm not privy to some information. And then Candy said, yeah, she kicked her nephews out. Candy should have got cursed out a couple of times, quiet as this kept. Girl, I watched the show. Some of y'all be watching the show. I see Erica in the comment, girl, don't be hoeing me. Talk about, I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. You think Kenya, this is the thing, right? Maybe this is where my biases kick in, okay? Maybe this is where my biases kick in. I do remember Kenya saying shady stuff about Marlo's event that she threw, right? But, yeah, I'm about to say but Kenya wasn't the only one. So it was weird that Marlo took that opportunity to only just come for Kenya. When truth of the matter is, everybody at the goddamn at the red table talk had something to say. That's what it is. That's what it is, girl. Kenya set Marlo up, so Kenya dragged Marlo like a rag in the street. That's what it is, child. That's what it is. Kenya, when I tell you, girl, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm done talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think that reunion gonna be a hot ass mess. quiet as it's kept, I can see that reunion, even though it ain't nothing like scandalous going on. I could see that reunion being 4 parts. I really could. I know some people don't like 4 parts. Sometimes four part reunions do get on my nerves. The times that they have had them. But I could see that reunion being a hot ass mess. Man, when I tell you Kenya and Candy about to wear low. And on top of that, because we know the girls, you know, the ratings have not been the best, you know, for Real Housewives of Atlanta. We know, I really think that Sheree about to cut up and act a fool. I think Drew about to cut up and act a fool. I think Sonya about to cut up and act a fool. I think Marlo about to try and cut up and act a fool. I think Kenya gonna act like a motherfucking fool. And I think that Candy gonna act like a motherfucking fool. Candy gonna be all in the motherfucking camera. I sell your motherfucking brain. You've been singing my songs. You've been singing my songs. Remember, Candy? Because Candy was pissed at Nene. You've been singing my songs. You've been singing my songs. Candy was pissed off at that virtual reunion, child. Yeah. Candy was on Nene's ass. I'm sorry, y'all. Candy was on Nene's ass. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Bitch, when I tell y'all, and that's one thing let me say something. You can't do what Funky be saying. You can't do something to somebody and then tell them how mad they can get. A part of me is like, ooh, bitch. Candy is telling all of Sheree's business online, right? But then the other part of me is like, damn, girl, you really that girl? Like, on Mad Day, bitch, you really gonna tell my business? You know what I'm saying? So I get it, cause Sheree been fucking with Kenya. Sheree been fucking with Candy, you know, some of this season. So I get it, but it's also like, oh, girl, Candy, you the type of girl that when you get mad, honey, you start telling all the girls, on Mad Day, girl, on Mad Day, bitch is going down. Candy gonna start talking about your finances. She gonna start talking about how you got that house, how you pay for that lifestyle. She gonna say, bitch, that's a storyline she trying to create. She ain't even with that nigga because Martell was with my cousin the other day. He asked for a girl. So it's just kind of like, ugh. I get it, but it's also slightly a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it ain't no love in war, right? Girl, when you in war, girl, ain't no love. So I guess all, you know, bitches all on the table. Bitch, Contessa, I'm sorry. Contessa, I'm not saying Heavenly is right, but Contessa, Contessa, you still with the nigga. Girl, I'm sorry. You still with that nigga. You still with that nigga. After everything that we saw, after everything that my 2 eyes saw, you still with the nigga. And you mad at Heavenly because, yeah, Heavenly shouldn't have said, yeah, I think she's in emotionally abuse. Yeah, she shouldn't have said that. But you still with the nigga now? Like, girl, I guess. You know another thing that was pissing me off that I forgot to mention in my review? Why did Contessa keep referring to herself as Storm when she had on a lavender wig? Why she kept saying, I'm Storm, I got my Storm wig on? And I'm like, why she keep calling herself Storm when your wig is purple, girl? What X-Men have you seen what Storm hair was purple? I thought Storm hair was like a silver gray. I said she called herself Storm one more time. But yeah, I think that heavily is wrong, but not to the point where girl Contessa doing what she doing. Like, yes, she shouldn't have said it. I think the most that and maybe I'm thinking about how I would have handled the situation. She did. I forgot about that. Contessa is deflecting, and they insinuated Scott was abusive at the reunion. Sure did. So it's like, while yes, I get that Heavenly shouldn't have said what she said, I think the most that probably should have happened was Contessa cuss her out. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I saw your live. Don't say that shit no more. That's how I think I would have been like, bitch, don't say that shit no more, ho. All right, girl. We still going out for drinks next week? All right, I'll see you next week, bitch. Right, I'm not Heavenly. I mean, I'm not Contessa, but the way Contessa acted, Contessa. I don't get it. I get it. Let me stop saying like I don't get it. I get it. But not to this extent. And part of this count, I don't know why. I don't know why everybody, girl, because they could really, as much as they don't see it, they could really come for Heavenly if they wanted to. I think some of them just don't want to, because I think Heavenly is a fight that, girl, if you go toe to toe with Heavenly, bitch, you gonna have to bring out the heavy guns. Because Heavenly don't mind talking about nobody. They could come after Heavenly if they wanted to. They could. But they just don't want to. Because Simone almost did it last year. Was that last year? Or the year before last? No, the year before last. Simone almost did it at the reunion. Remember when she was like, what she say? When she was like, say something. You know, Simone gonna scream, baby. Say something might be out drinking, but he ain't drinking by his damn self. Because Damon is there too. And then, Simone's on her way to going toe to toe with Heavenly and bringing up Damon. And I think you see how fast Heavenly was like, girl, give me a hug. Y'all saw how fast Heavenly was like, girl, give me a hug, girl. Shut up, girl. I'm just playing, girl. I miss Mariah. I do want Mariah back on the show. But they could come for Heavenly if they wanted to. But they just don't want to. Girl, I do not watch the Bad Girls Club. I don't even have Zeus. Girl, I'm about to go. Girl, we talked about Beyoncé, Kelis, Pharrell. We talked about the For Us By Us network. We talked about Shakira. Oh, baby, Eugene. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't care how y'all want to slice it and dice it. And girl, I know Toya is the black woman, and we, you know, I'm out. I just don't understand what's going on over there in the Harris household. It just don't make no sense. Like, Toya, you complain about And that's the thing, like, y'all know, let me say something. If y'all ain't figured it out by now, bitch, I'm usually always team woman, okay? And I don't be having shit for these niggas. So when I start taking up for a nigga, you better really know that I done looked at it from every side. Okay, well, no, that bitch is wrong. So all I'm saying is, like, okay, so it's like, I don't unlike Toya is wearing Eugene the fuck out. That man over there probably halfway depressed, tired as fuck, done probably seen more deaths than all the doctors combined, right? Especially when it was a height of the pandemic. He worked like a motherfucking dog. Y'all move every other year. Then your wife want to talk about why you gotta go to work. Girl, I saw in one of the clips she was saying you work 12 hours. What she say, you working 12 hours? But Toya, besides the show, okay, you get paid for Married to Medicine. He the only one bringing in like a steady income. He's the only one bringing in like a steady income, right? And you complaining about him going to work, but clearly the money that you bringing in for Married to Medicine, even combined with his money, is not enough. I don't get Toya. I'm sorry. I don't. And, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Eugene worked hard. Okay? Eugene worked hard. And you can tell that man is going through it. Like, you can literally look at him when he's like, I'm burnt out. And all Toya wants is a fucking tennis court in the back of her goddamn house. I don't want to shit on nobody's dream. Okay? I don't want to shit on nobody's dream. But Toya ain't gonna never ever be no fucking Serena Williams, right? No Venus Williams, no nobody. So I'm not exactly sure why Toya just needs a tennis court at her fucking house. You ain't playing no goddamn tennis like that to the point where you need a tennis court at your house. Like, your sons don't even play tennis from what we hear. I mean, not from what we hear. From what I ain't never seen them on the show play tennis. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like, you want this stuff that in real life you really don't even need. Like, I could see if Toya had a daughter and a son who were like, girl, these tennis champs, and I don't know, but like, Toya, do you really fucking need a tennis court? Like, Toya ain't, see, now I'm getting myself worked up. Let me calm down. I felt myself getting worked up. I don't know why that Toya Eugene situation bothers me so much. But it's like, Toya, do you really need a fucking tennis court? What the fuck you gonna do on a tennis court? The way you probably play tennis, you can get your ass in that golf cart, and drive your ass around the corner to the tennis court that everybody else use in the neighborhood. But no, I want my own tennis court in my backyard. You are not hitting balls like that, girl. I don't get it. I honestly don't think that Eugene... You buy me a Jessica Simpson bag. Girl, can you buy me one? Okay? I really don't think that... She got a Jessica Simpson bag from... Oh, girl, P Valley on. Oh, no, they come on in an hour. I really don't think that, like... I think Eugene... You know what? When Heavenly be saying the shit she say, while it does sound harsh, it's like... What she say? Eugene is a lazy bitch's dream? That's what it is. Y'all know for me to say it, bitch, it's true. Eugene is a provider and Toya is taking advantage. That is what it is. And again, y'all know I don't do the whole girl. Y'all know how I do on my channel. So for me to be saying it, bitch, I feel like it's the truth. Toya, Eugene is a provider and Toya is taking advantage. She is. And I hate that for Eugene because he's not going to tell Toya no. He's not going to tell Toya no. That man down to the goddamn hospital working himself to his goddamn death. I don't remember that, but I'm sure she said it. Remember when Toya, remember when she told Eugene they had to move to a neighborhood that says rich? See? I got dibs on Eugene when he wakes up from Toya's spell. Bitch, we gonna fight over Eugene. As far as this kept, girl. Because I don't mind bringing in a little income. Okay? Shit. I just don't like that. And then they get mad at what Heavenly said. Yeah, Heavenly. And the thing is, girl, like Heavenly said, you know, if anybody gonna be mad at the shit that I say, it's Toya. Because, bitch, when I tell you one thing about it, two things for sure, Heavenly be on Toya's ass. But that's the thing, though, like, I wish more black women could live like Toya, honestly. Like, Toya's not... Toya could live... The real truth is, Toya could live a real good, rich black woman lifestyle. She really could. If she lived within her budget. Toya could have a very nice home. She could go shopping. She could have her nice car. She could have her nice bags, right? But no, Toya, and if she worked. Because like I said, and somebody said this either on Twitter or my comment section, it's not about trying to downplay Toya or say Toya can't do this because she's a black woman and we don't get on the white women for doing it. But the truth of the matter is, girl, the white women on the other shows, even the rich white hoes, them hoes still working. They doing something. And some of them hoes ain't got to do a damn thing. You see what I'm saying? Girl. Her job is married to medicine. They working. Who said they working and stealing? Okay? They working and stealing. Shit. Now, we don't want Toya to steal. And one thing I am, well, yeah, we don't want Toya to. I was going to say, one thing I am happy about is that, like, the black girls will never really get caught up until, like, no, girl. With Phaedra. Let me leave Phaedra alone. Let me leave Phaedra alone, child. It's not about that. That's the thing. It's not about Toya. To me, it's not about shaming Toya for being a stay-at-home wife. It's about telling Toya, sweetie, you can be a stay-at-home wife, but every time we look up, your zip code is changing, or even your address is changing. It's about Toya and them not living within their means, and then they want people to just sit. Like, I can't really give Toya, like, oh, she living a good lifestyle, because, girl, she moved every other day. And it's like, you a stay-at-home wife, but, girl, you complain about your husband working all these hours, but then you want to live this lifestyle that, quiet as it's kept, this check that you get from Married to Medicine is clearly not helping Because if it was helping, y'all wouldn't have to move as much as y'all did. And you wouldn't have, and your husband wouldn't have to work as many hours as he does. But clearly he's working these hours because y'all don't have enough money coming in. So how can you then complain about him not being at home when he's trying to provide this lifestyle for you that y'all probably not going to get because y'all simply just don't make enough money to live that type of lifestyle that Toya wants? You see what I'm saying? Like, it would be one thing if Toya really, like, was that girl at the house, cutting flowers, shopping, right? Smoking a cigarette. I don't know why I'm doing this. Smoking a cigarette at the house, cutting tulips. And girl, Toya's like, girl, my husband works. We live a good, comfortable lifestyle. But girl, that's not the case. That's not the case with Toya. That's not. It is sad. But what do you do? Okay? What do you do for a living? I'm married. Okay? And that's another thing too. I don't think Toya will ever be satisfied. I don't think Toya will ever be satisfied. When Toya said that it wasn't enough room for her family, Toya said that 9,000 square foot house, Toya said that her 9,000 square foot home, her 9,000 square foot property was not enough space for her and her two sons, and that she needed a tennis court. When she said that, I said, okay, girl, turn the TV off. Click. Turn it off. She's trying to keep up with somebody. But the truth of the matter is, quiet as it's kept, girl, Anila was on, bitch, Anila was online, girl, posing with her furniture. And that bitch got $500,000 worth of furniture for free. Okay? Shit. Anila was like, bitch, okay, I got that couch free. Anila was on the motherfucking line, bitch. Okay, bitch, I got that pillow for free. Girl, Anila was on the motherfucking line like, alright, bitch, I got this coffee mug for free. Bitch, Anila was on the motherfucking line like, alright, bitch, I got the Listerine for free. Bitch, Anila was on the motherfucking line like, money, okay? That was Anila after one fucking season. Bitch, that was Anila after one fucking season. Anila been on the show one season. Don't nobody even fucking know no goddamn Anila. Okay? And the simple fact that Anila, after one season, got damn near $500,000 worth of furniture for free. It is absolutely ridiculous, girl, that Toya is over there and been on the show for 9 seasons. I'm serious. I'm serious. Bitch, Anita was over there posing her ass off. Girl. Girl. After one season. Heaven said she don't believe in illegal all that furniture. Oh, girl. What's like? You just never watch why you eat crab legs. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a stay-at-home mom. Girl, my sister is a stay-at-home mom, right? But it's just like, girl, I don't understand how you can have an opportunity like this and not take advantage of it. Especially knowing that you're in a financial situation that you would want to improve. You see what I'm saying? Like, Toya is in a financial situation that needs to be improved for her to live this lifestyle of having a tennis court in the back, having a bigger home with more square footage, right? And all Toya had to do was try to start a tequila line, bitch, a wine line, slap her name on some shit, bitch, open up a wine cellar like Cynthia Bailey did. There are a few things she could have, you know, when Toya used to like to throw parties, start like a little party thing. There are so many things that Toya should have done. And it's like, girl. And even if it fails, it's okay, you tried. Like Quad. I don't know if Quad still has that dog. What was it called? Dog Couture. I don't know what it was called. But the thing is, even if it doesn't go the way that you want it to go, at least Quad can say, bitch, I tried, it just didn't work out. Right? Anyway, I'm done talking about Toya. Girl, girl, here I go. If Eugene likes it, I love it. Okay? Because I ain't trying to work myself to death. Okay? I'm trying to enjoy life. Girl, right? Find me a FWB. Lose some weight. Get a flat stomach. And not catch the fucking monkeypox. That's all I want, okay? That's all the fuck I want. And my condo in the sky. Shit. And buy me a designer shoe every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Girl, we're supposed to be going out tomorrow. We was gonna go out today, but my brother-in-law had to go to work. Girl, Sloan's birthday was on Thursday. She was like, Uncle Rodney, I turned 5 today, but I don't feel 5. I still feel 4. I said, well, girl, maybe you'll start feeling 5 next week. I said, well, you did just turn 5 today, so you're not going to feel 5 today, but maybe next week you'll start feeling like you're 5. She said, I turned 5 today. Okay? I don't feel 5. I still feel 4. Girl, she a best child, honey. You know she thinks she's Simone Biles, honey. Her and Tatum. Girl, I got them over there thinking they Simone and shit. Okay? Girl, all Sloan really can do is stand on her hand, do a handstand. She got to do it against the couch. Girl, that's all right. 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 Because she going to do it on her own one day. Okay? The show is shit. Anyways. Eugene is a part of the problem. That is true. Eugene is a part of the problem. Because he won't tell Toya no. No. Shit. Bitch, I done seen 17 people die today. Shit. You know, that's not funny, but you know what I'm saying? Girl, I don't follow Darius Cooks. Girl, they say allegedly, girl. They say he be scheming and scamming. I don't know. That's what the blogs be saying, honey. Darius Cooks. I don't know. I just, girl, they say he be scheming. They say it's, girl, it's one of them ATL. They say it's one of them ATL girls. I don't know. Girl, they say he from Atlanta. That's the girl that ought to tell y'all, all y'all, girl, no tea, no shade to the girls in Atlanta. But they say he one of the gay guys from Atlanta. You already know. But they say he be scheming and scamming allegedly. I don't know. Oh, he's a chef, basically. Sorry. He's a chef. Oh, he's from Chicago? Oh, he's from Chicago. So I don't know, child. At one point, I thought he was living in Houston. But I don't know. I know someone who used to date him. Girl, here we go. Girl, here we go. Girl. Selling $50, $80 catfish dinners. He was on the news. And it's so crazy. You know the crazy thing about it? Was when he had that restaurant, it was called Greens and Gravy or something like that. Bitch, the food, I don't know how it tastes, but the food looked fucking good as hell. Okay? And every time me and my friend, my sister, we would go to Atlanta, we would always say we was going to go, and we never went. And then one day out the blue, girl, all the restaurants that he owned just like shut down. And I was just like, girl, girl, what happened to his restaurants? Girl, where y'all getting this info? When I tell y'all, I be thinking I'm nosy, but y'all hoes be nosy. Rodney, how you feel about Neo's wife wanting a divorce? Apparently he's been cheating with prostitutes, but bitch, girl, I don't know where y'all be getting this information from. Allegedly. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that, child. Oh, Lipstick Alley? Girl. Oh, let me see! Girl. Oh, how the fuck? Oh. Oh. Mm-mm. Good, where is that? That's what I be talking about. That's what the fuck I be talking about, okay? Because what they asses just don't own the other day, girl. What they asses just don't own the other. It's on now. It's on now. Girl, it's on now. Hold on. Y'all right? Let me go to Google. Hold up. Let me see if anybody. You know, I be want multiple sources, okay? Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Oh, girl. All right, they starting to report. They starting to report, girl. Mm. Mm. And this is shit I be talking about. Because Neo and that girl was just on her own TV show the other day. Okay, not the other day. I'm exaggerating. Y'all know sometimes I exaggerate. Girl, 2020. That's what I think I just read. Hold up. This shit is a hot ass mess. Behind every woman, what is it called? Behind every man. Is that what the show is? Yeah, behind every man. This was back, what, in 2021? 2020? Y'all all on the goddamn Black Love channel. Y'all all on the Black Love channel. And this nigga been fucking horse. This nigga been fucking horse the whole time. We ain't gonna talk about it right now. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. And hot topics. When I tell you, y'all nosy. Y'all are nosy. Because I wouldn't have even known about this shit until we got off the line. That's that dusty love. That was just on the show talking about every man behind every man. And you mean to tell me the whole time while y'all was renewing y'all vows or doing your love to each other, girl, the whole time he been cheating. She should have read the reviews. But she thought she had a good man surrounding. Everybody else was just some hating ass hoes who just mad because they ain't got no man. Right? That's what the people say. I don't have nothing to say. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. Because this video getting too long anyways. Mayella got her tubes tied. Mayella got her tubes tied for that man. Okay? That's exactly what it was. Bitch. And y'all want to be out here in the motherfucking streets. Girl, quiet as it's kept. Y'all want to be out in the motherfucking streets talking about, I know it's not y'all. I know it's Nick Cannon. But Nick Cannon said that, what did he say? That him and his homeboys was talking about how 80%, baby, Nick Cannon said 80% of y'all coochie stink. Nick Cannon got his ass on the TV, down to the podcast. Girl, Nick Cannon got his ass down to the podcast and said 80% of y'all coochie stink, basically. Thank you, Miss Fancy Pants. Oops, sorry. Thank you, Miss Fancy Pants. That's what he said. And the first thing my sister said, I told y'all, the first thing my biological sister said, the one who y'all met on my live that night, was, I know those bitches' pH is off. That's the first thing she said. So now you got Neo. So now you got Neo out here. You got Neo out here fucking with prostitutes. I ain't mad at the sex worker, okay? The prostitute just getting her money. Oh, girl, was it all women? Girl, bitch, I'm about to be real messy. Let me shut up. This is exactly what I do. Was it all women? Because that's what I want to know. Was it? Was it? Let me pour me a little drink. Hold up. Oh! This is what I be saying. Look at this. Look at this. Girl, that's what I be telling the girls. Girl, she already thick. Okay? She already thick. Y'all really don't want me to get my body together. Cause I really would have one of the best bodies around. Okay? Cause the boy, cause he got a little bit of body. Okay? He got a little bit of body. The girls don't believe me. The girls don't believe me when I tell the girls that I done gained some weight. I ain't even going enough. I done gained some weight. Girl, ghetto fish. When I tell y'all, this how I know I'm getting old. Because I used to talk about the girls who drunk Crown Royal. Girl. I used to think that all the girls and boys who drunk Crown Royal was ghetto. Okay? And here I go. Girl, I love me some Crown Royal Peach. But I be trying to tell the girls, y'all really don't even know. Because, girl, if I lose some weight and get this body together, it's really over for the boys. Because this right here, all this, I really would be shaped like one of the boys on IG. Girl, y'all don't want to fuck with this body of mine. Girl, this is body of mine, this is body of mine. Yes, legs and hips and body, yaddy. Girl, I'm fine. You know, I done gained a couple of pounds. I done gained a couple of pounds. So, you know, it kind of throw me off a little bit. But it's okay. I plan on losing it. I plan on losing it. Girl, come on. But yeah, child. I want to know, was it all boys? I mean, was it all girls? Was it all girls that Neo was fucking with? Was it all girls? Was it all girls? I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11". I want to know, was it all girls? That's what I want to know. Oh, she said women? She said women. Oh, okay, so it was all girls. Was it? Girl, I ain't trying to start no shit. Was it trans women included? Or just was it? Who said that? Zabs? Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Was it all? Was it women? Trans? Well, let me shut up, girl. This is exactly why I need to be drinking. I don't know. Girl, let me shut up. Why would he pay? Because he don't want it to get out. Because if he, I mean, this is gonna sound, because Because the thing is, I mean, no tea, no shade. Unless you're just dealing with somebody who run their mouth. This is going to sound real trifling, what I'm about to say. If you deal with somebody and you pay them, then you probably have a higher chance. There we go. I was about to, the money you pay is for silence. That's what it is. When you pay for it, it's a greater chance that it's not going to get out. When you just fucking with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Then they might run their mouth. But when you paying for it, it's kind of like, okay, sure, here you go. Don't miss no payments and you good to go. Because clearly, if he been fucking with the prostitutes or the sex workers for 8 years, ain't nobody found out. So the prostitutes wasn't talking. You see what I'm saying? So the money was for the silence. We wouldn't have found out if Crystal wouldn't have told us. So Neo was cheating, and as trifling as it's, I know I'm about to say something that's gonna sound real trifling. I'm not trying to tell nobody how to cheat. I'm not trying to tell nobody how to cheat, but if you're gonna cheat, it will be smart for you to at least not necessarily cheat with a prostitute, but bitch, if you want to make sure that your shit at least don't, stay on the wraps, you might have to break off a little bit of money to the girls or to the boys. It must be your bitch. When she said it must be your cash because it ain't your face, I hollered. Oh, he was raw. See, I didn't read the whole thing. Oh, he was raw dogging him. Oh, you lying. See, I didn't read it all because it was a lot to read. I'm going to read it. I'm going to go, ooh. He was raw. Ooh. Neo is trash. That's what I mean. And you know what that motherfucker had the nerve to say last night on, let me shut up. Bell Collective. Girl, let me shut up. Why one of the men on the show, girl, we're going to talk about it later. These niggas is trash. That is so trifling. Like, my whole thing is this. You cheat. You trifling, right? Because you could bring back anything to your wife. Even if you use a condom. You don't know what people got around it. Hello? 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 Even if you use a condom, you can still bring something back to your wife. Right? There's all types of shit you can catch, even with a condom. I'm about to go, because I'm about to get pissed off. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. Because this is crazy. What time is it? It's 11:33. It's crazy. It is crazy that you will go out there and have sex and at least not even, like, you could at least put on a condom. You know what I'm saying? You raw dogging the girls. And on top of that, she's a prostitute. So, she just in it for the money. And not to sound like I'm talking down on prostitutes or sex workers, because anybody can be a hoe, even somebody who's not a sex worker or a prostitute. But now, that's what she does for a living. Like, that's what she does to maintain her livelihood. So why would you go out there and fuck with someone who has sex for a living, and she could probably be having sex with all of her other clients unprotected? So you really fucking everybody else that she done fucked. And then you go back home and put that same raw dick that you just put into this prostitute, who probably had other raw dick in her just the other day. Then you go home and then fuck your wife unprotected. When I tell you, these niggas are trash, and y'all asses be on TV talking about black love and black this, and girl, they be on TV talking about behind every man stands a good woman. When I tell you, it's trash. Girl, I'm getting pissed off too. Because when you really think about it, when you really break it down, there's no telling what the prostitute, I'm not gonna call them, we're gonna call them sex workers. Because I feel like when I say prostitute, they sound like a little mean, you know? So you having sex with a sex worker, right? Who's having sex with other people. That's her job. That's her job. That's what she does. So if she's having sex with you unprotected, then she's probably having sex with her other clients unprotected. So you fuck this woman and then go back and then you literally sleep with your husband. And then it's motherfuckers like Martell. You see, bitch? You know I'm gonna bring up somebody. Okay? One thing about it, two things for sure, I'm gonna bring up somebody. Then yes, I'm going back to Martell. Then it's like motherfuckers like Martell who then get pissed off because you done went out here and cheated on your wife and then get mad because your wife don't want to suck your dick. Why would she want to give you oral sex when she knows that you have been out in the streets? When I tell you the shit don't be making sense to me. Why would I allow you to come back home and put your penis in my mouth, inside of me, and I know that you have been out in the streets fucking around on me? She ain't want it, so I stepped out. She ain't want it. So she wasn't giving you sex, so you step out and cheat on her, and then get frustrated because now she really don't want to give you sex. But you out here, clearly, you're sleeping with people unprotected. When I tell you, bitch, these niggas are trash. And y'all wonder why I be on their ass like I be on their ass. I give some of them grace. Okay. Eugene, there's only a handful of them. But y'all wonder why I be on their ass the way I be on their ass. And then y'all want to be getting on the goddamn line. Yeah, we going out tonight. Y'all want to be out on the goddamn lipstick alley. Yeah. Talking about, oh girl, he got a problem with straight black men. No, I have a problem with straight trash ass black men. Y'all be getting it twisted. If you're going to tell the story, if you're going to report the tea, then bitch, report it right. Okay? Because I don't have a problem with black men. The niggas who I be talking about be trifling ass, trash ass, dumpster ass niggas. That's who I be talking about. And then y'all get mad because I'm saying the shit that I'm saying. Now I could see if I was on here talking about Barack Obama. I could see if I was on here talking about Russell Wilson. But bitch, I'm not. I'm talking about niggas who fuck with prostitutes. I'm talking about niggas who cheat on their families. I'm talking about niggas like Boosie, who have his kids raped by grown-ass women. I'm talking about niggas like T.I., who have his daughter's hymen checked, okay? Them the niggas who I'm talking about. But y'all be so goddamn concerned and worried about protecting every nigga that you don't even understand the niggas who I'm, bitch, foot on their neck. Y'all can't tell me shit. Nothing. Okay? And that's why we'll never be the same. Okay? Because you're in protection mode for even the lowest of the lowest of the lowest of the low. Okay? And that's what that's about. They making me sick. And I'm like, girl, why y'all be lying? Girl, he's traumatized. He's traumatized. He hates straight black men. Girl, what? Cause you're not gonna have I bet you're not gonna find no footage of me going off on some nigga who actually decent and kind and nice and got a good heart. You won't find no footage of that. All the niggas who I talk to, they're trash. Talk about are trash. And that's why y'all mad. But as quiet as it's kept, even some of the women, y'all minds are so twisted to the point where, girl, if the nigga is black, bitch, if the nigga is black, you putting your cape around your neck, okay? If the nigga is black, you putting your cape around your neck. Like the other day, I saw that story of that black guy who was shooting at some Hispanic or white woman's apartment, right? And could have killed her. And you had people in the streets marching for him because he was killed. Now, mind you, this nigga was shooting in her apartment. I don't know if it was an ex-boyfriend or ex-husband, I don't know. And y'all trying to act like that was a George Floyd situation. Y'all just be marching for every fucking thing. That was not no George Floyd. That nigga was shooting at somebody's goddamn house. And now y'all mad because he ended up dead? So she should have ended up dead? And her kids could have been shot? And y'all all in the streets yelling at this woman. And I'm sitting here looking at my goddamn phone like, what the fuck? Like all y'all hear is a black man and bitch, it's like, to the rescue. Fuck the fact that this nigga was violent as fuck and shooting inside of somebody's home. This shit be weird to me. This shit be weird to me. I'm done. I'm done. I had a couple of the crown royal and kicked in. I had to curse the people out. You know, sometimes I curse the people out once every 3 months. Sometimes I have to curse the people out once every like 3 to 4 months. Okay? Because sometimes y'all be having me fucked up. Okay? And I be thinking about the shit that y'all be saying. I'm like, you know what, girl? I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I'ma say it. Girl, I'm not mad. I'm really not mad. I just be frustrated and irritated. Because it's like, girl, I get it. You know, and I'm grateful and thankful that, you know, my channel is growing. But I just wish that if y'all gonna talk shit on Lipstick Alley, at least y'all could tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? At least y'all can tell the truth. That's all I'm saying. It's time to let the fantasy go. It's like a gossip blog. Girl, I don't even go to Lipstick Alley. Girl, Brittany is the one who be coming back like, girl, you know they talking about you on Lipstick Alley. I'm like, girl, what they say? And then she's like, what they say? I'm like, girl. And then it's so crazy because sometimes, y'all met Brittany before, we'll literally sit on the phone and laugh. Because it's like, where they getting this shit from? I'm like, girl, I don't know. I don't know. And we just sitting there laughing, girl. I'm like, I don't know what I don't know what they got that from. It is what it is. But girl, I got a thread, honey. I got a thread. Girl, it's a few of us that got a thread on there. I ain't the only one. Okay? But it is what it is. I understand it. I understand that, like, you know, and the thing is, as crazy as okay, as crazy as what I'm about to say it sounds, it's like, I get that, like, you know, as your platform, as your YouTube channel grows, more people watch you, you know, people, they get upset about the things that we say, right? Like, I'm almost positive tomorrow, if Brittany goes and checks, girl, it's gonna be the girls on there talking shit about me because I said what I said about Beyoncé, Kelis, and Pharrell. But it's not like it is what it is, you know? So it's like, Does it make me mad? No. But does it irritate me sometimes? Yes. Does it get frustrating sometimes? Yes, right? And I have to tell Brittany a couple of times, like, girl, don't tell me nothing that the people say. Girl, don't tell me nothing that people say because I'm going to get pissed off and I'm going to be on Lipstick Alley, bitch, we're going to be arguing back and forth, right? So, yeah, but it's just kind of like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Because I really do believe in, like, this is just like the God of this truth. Like, I think about, sometimes I misspeak. You know, sometimes I have to come back and say, you know what, girl, I changed my mind. You know, I kind of was off on what I said. But for the most part, bitch, I stand on what I said. And maybe you stand on what you said too, right? But I stand on what I said. So, you know, people ain't gonna like you. That's the only thing, right? Because it's like, you grateful that like, you know, your subscribers going up. But girl, I if you want to get in the YouTube thing, I say do it. But girl, just be ready, honey, because they're gonna talk about you. I mean, but the thing, and that's another thing too. That's why I don't think I can get mad, because I talk shit. You see what I'm saying? So I talk shit. So I really can't get mad at the people on Lipstick Alley for talking shit about me. Because I talk shit. So you can't be mad. But even with you talking shit, you can still feel a way about it, right? Like, damn. Like, girl. Okay, child. And then it'll bother you for probably like an hour. And then, bitch, girl, it don't bother me too much because, bitch, I'll be right back the same day with 3 or 4 videos. Hey, y'all, this is Rodney and I'm back. I just wanted to run my mouth for a quick second. So it don't bother me too much, right? Because, bitch, I ain't going to stop talking. Bitch, I ain't going to stop talking. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Girl, I messed my whole head wrap up tonight. I was trying to rush and throw it on. And the thing is, like, yeah, like, we all, like, the thing is, like, we all get invested, you know, in, you know, Housewives or these shows or, like, just pop culture, right? Because that's just what it is. Like, because we all, including myself, we all feel, we all feel like we just get invested. Because when you feel like your opinion is right, you feel like your opinion is right. Girl, one of them, I would say, you know, and this is the truth though. The only time I really, really felt like slightly stressed out was Real Housewives of Potomac season 5. That was the only time out of all the shit that I have said on YouTube that, I don't know what it was, but season 5 of Real Housewives of Potomac, that was probably the most stressed out that I have ever been. Which, out of all the videos I have made, out of all the shit that I have said, out of all the things that I have done, and when I tell you, baby, that season, y'all don't know how many times I would be sitting over here like, really like, bitch, like, are you sick? When I tell you, bitch, I was stressed the fuck out. Bitch, I was stressed the fuck out, bitch. Baby, who said season 5 had y'all in the chokehold? Bitch, when I tell you, bitch, season 5 had me fucked up. I swear to God. Bitch, out of all the shit I done talked about, Bitch, out of all the shit I done talked about, bitch, niggas, bitches, Black Lives Matter, white folks, trans issues, gay issues, LGBT girl, bitch, that shit had me fucked up. Whew, girl, I ain't never thought about throwing in the towel, bitch. I ain't never thought about throwing in the towel as much as I did season 5 of Real Housewives. What I tell you, bitch, that season had me just, bitch, that season had me fucked up. That season had me fucked up. Girl, I didn't know what, girl, I was so bitch. Bitch, that was the worst. That was probably like, no lie, that was probably the worst time for me in YouTube. Was season 5 of Real Housewives. That was the most toxic, girl, the viewers. And it wasn't even necessarily the show, because when I would watch the show, I would see what I saw, right? I know, right? It's crazy. That's why I said sometimes, and that's why I said earlier, you know, even with me, I have to say that even I get invested in these shows sometimes. Because the reason why I used to get so pissed off, because I would watch the show, right? I'm sitting here watching my TV. And after I watch the show, even though I know that we all have our own perspectives, we can watch the same thing and walk away with something completely different, right? So I'm watching the show, and, you know, I'm looking at what people are saying on Twitter. I'm looking at what people are saying on Instagram, right? Because, you know, they post the clips on certain blogs on, like, what is it, OMFG? I forgot. Reality. They post, like, clips of, like, you know, reality shows. And then, of course, Twitter. And I just felt like everything that I thought that what I saw on TV, it was the complete opposite of the majority of the people. And so I'm sitting here thinking, like, what the fuck? Like, you're like, what the fuck did I just watch? Because my opinion is so completely different than, like, the majority of everybody else's. So, and it just, like, drove me crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck am I, like, what the fuck did I just watch? Right? And I remember, see, this was in season 5. I think season 5 will be one of them seasons where, bitch. And I still remember this. Remember this. Before season 5 even happened, before it aired, it got out that Candace and Monique got into a fight, blah, blah, blah. I remember me getting my black ass on YouTube. And I remember saying that Candace was probably wrong and Monique was probably right, because Monique cares too much about her image to just haul off and hit somebody. I don't think those are my exact words, but that's what I said. Like, girl, Candace probably wrong. Monique is right. Monique cared about her image too much. So whatever happened, it was probably Candace's fault. And, like, I just saw Monique doing all these, like, when she sat down and did that little sit down with Chris, and remember when Chris said that if he was Caitlyn Jenner, he would stomp Giselle or some shit like that. And then I came back. I remember I was in my bed because I was working an overnight shift, and I was sitting there thinking in my bed, like, this shit not adding up. And I remember I came back and I was like, y'all, this is a completely different video, like probably like a few weeks later. I was like, y'all, this shit ain't adding up. Something ain't right. I feel like Monique probably wrong. Then when the season started, I'm sitting here looking at my TV screen. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. Monique, ain't nothing said. ain't nothing happening that you said happened. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, okay. And I see everybody else talking about it, and it was literally probably like 5 of us who probably had the same opinion, right? Or close to the same opinion. It was me, Erica, I think RLM3, I think. It was more than 5. And so I'm like, and I try to do this thing where the Brooke Ashley, right? So I try to make sure that I watch other people's reviews after I posted mine. Sometimes it wouldn't work out that way because like when I worked overnight, if I didn't have nothing to listen to and somebody already posted their review, I just listen to it because I ain't got shit to do. So I'm like, okay, well, child, you know? So I just didn't understand. And so I'm sitting here driving myself crazy. Like, well, Monique said this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and it's really not happening. Right? So I'm like, Candace really ain't did nothing. I don't see what Candace did. And then, like, even at the dinner, when Monique was being real messy and told the table that Candace was sleeping with Chris, girl. Candace still used protection in her marriage. I thought that was real messy. You could tell that she was trying to poke Candace. And remember when the cameras had cut down and Candace was like, ho, why you didn't tell me you had a problem with Sharice coming to the party? If I would have known, I wouldn't have even invited that bitch. Remember all the shit was, the audio, you could hear the audio, you just couldn't see the footage. And then Monique was like, oh girl, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. We don't talk about it. Girl, we don't talk about it. I'm like, okay, girl, this Monique, girl, are you throwing Candace off to the bus? And then, girl, this is the shit that's going on. And then somebody tagged me in a picture when Monique, Sharice, I think Giselle, I forgot the girls. They were all at Ashley's baby shower. Now, mind you, this was prior to the season even starting. And Sharice and Monique was standing right beside each other, and I think they had their hands wrapped around each other's waist. And Candace's whole thing was, girl, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that you had a problem with Sharice because basically kind of like, girl, y'all was just at the baby shower and bitch, y'all was taking pictures together, blah, 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 blah. Which was true. And I saw the picture. It just was a lot going on that season. And I felt like I was in like a fucking like the Twilight Zone, for real, for real. And again, even before the season started, I was low-key Team Monique. But as I saw Monique coming out, I'm like, why is she doing all these videos? And then as the season actually started, I was like, ooh. And every time Candace would walk away from Monique or apologize to Monique, it always seemed like Monique wanted an issue with Candace. So that's all it was, child. That's all it was. And I was literally like, girl, like, I was like, when I tell you that's bitch, y'all don't understand. Because the last thing my opinion is my opinion, but I feel like I have enough self-awareness to, maybe you're wrong. Maybe you're not right about this, Rodney. So I'm looking at the majority of the people who are saying that Candace is wrong and Candace is this and Candace is that, And I'm going by what I see on my screen, and I'm like, but why? Like, but then I'm thinking, well, maybe they're right because they're saying that Candace is wrong. And like, it's literally everybody, right? That watches the show, of course. And you just out here like, no, Candace ain't wrong. And I'm like, well, bitch, maybe I'm wrong. But I'm like, I'm not wrong though. Like, I'm watching the fucking show. Like, why am I, like, what? When I tell you that shit was driving me insane. And I just got to the point I was like, bitch, I'm not wrong. Once I figured out, bitch, I'm not wrong, I'm standing in my shit, bitch, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. That's all I was. I'm not wrong. I need to see what the fuck I'm seeing. I don't know what the fuck y'all watching, but I'm watching season 5 of Real Housewives of Potomac. And now you have Monique on Love and Marriage DC, and literally, just get on Twitter. Get on Twitter. And you'll see the people saying, oh my God, I didn't know Monique was like this. Oh my God, I didn't see this when she was on Real Housewives of Potomac. Oh my God, Monique always been my fave, but I don't know now. That's what the girls are saying. And so now I'm just sitting back like, I knew I wasn't fucking losing my goddamn mind. Shit. I knew I motherfucking was good. Okay? But that season 5 was a hot ass mess. And it's crazy because it's not even necessarily the cast, right? It's not even necessarily the cast. It really is the viewers. The viewers is what made, I think, and I guess I may have to include myself in that too. But it really was us, the viewers, who made that season. Made the season a hot ass mess. Because when I tell you, girl, and then another thing too, it used to drive me crazy because the blogs knew that people hated Candace. And that's one of the reasons why I started liking Candace, quiet as it's kept, because the people don't know, I was always Team Ashley. I was always Team Ashley. Girl, I used to live for Ashley Dorothy. I thought she was messy. I thought she used to get on everybody's shit and didn't give a fuck, right? What was I about to say? Girl, you wasn't Team anyone? Girl, I used to love me some Ashley. Oh, I used to love me some Ashley. But it wasn't, and it's so crazy because in some weird way, I think the only reason why I started because I never disliked Candace. Like, Candace was just like, okay. Candace never really did it for me her first season. She didn't. Like, I felt like she tried too hard to read the girls. Like, at the reunion, like, the only person that really did it for me was Ashley. But I think the reason why I kind of started to like Candace was because I felt like she was being mistreated. Like, I really felt that way. And I really didn't understand why, this person received all this hate. And I'm like, girl, this so fucked up. When I tell you, baby, I know Diva can't stand. Bitch, I used to love me some Ashley, girl. I used to love this, and that's why part of the reason why I did not understand the hate that Candace received was because I know for a fact that Ashley used to be on they motherfucking asses. So when people be like, oh, Candace got a smart ass mouth, bitch, have y'all heard the shit that Ashley done said? Ashley done talked about Ray's penis before. Ashley used to be on Robin's neck, okay? one who told us that Monique was a drunk and drove her car into a ditch. And that's probably why she had a miscarriage. Ashley was the one who talked about, not made fun of, but, Katie was in a very sensitive state. Ashley used to be a hot ass mess. So when people would say, oh, Candace got fun, I'm like, girl, bitch, have y'all heard the shit Ashley said? Because, bitch, I know the shit that Ashley done said. And so I just felt like people were mistreating Candace. And so it's kind of like, girl, I ain't got no lot of people that watch my channel, right? Compared to like the other YouTubers. So like, oh, never mind. Compared to the other YouTubers. But girl, I'm not gonna let y'all just dog that girl out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, so I'm my little platform that I got, and I think that I'm right, y'all think y'all right, this my channel right, but it's like, girl, y'all not gonna dog that girl out like that, girl. Cause the way y'all was treating Candace, baby, y'all swapping down Candace had just, girl, stole somebody's money and girl ran off with that baby. Girl, that's the way y'all was treating Candace. And I wasn't going for it. Girl, I was not going for that. Especially when you try to sit here and say that Candace got a smart ass mouth. But bitch, have y'all heard the shit that Karen said? Karen literally admitted at the reunion that she knew what she said about Giselle at Wendy's house when she showed off her new body. She knew that was a lie, but she said it anyways. She said she knew it wasn't true. So you knew it wasn't true, but you said it anyways. It's a shit like that I be talking about. Monique, she was the one who said they should ice Candace out. And then, girl, literally, I think like the next scene, she was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm being iced out. Yeah. But that was the goal for your homegirl, Candace, remember, Monique? When you wanted to ice her out? Monique was the one who said we should ice Candace out. So it's like when I was mentioning that shit on my review, it's like, girl, and then when I see what I'm saying versus what other people are saying, I'm like, well, bitch, am I tripping? Bitch, am I tripping? What am I watching? So yeah, that's season 5, girl. Oh, that's season 5. Bitch, that season 5 wore me out. When I said season 5 wore me the fuck out. Y'all don't even understand, child. No, some of y'all do understand. No, some of y'all do understand. That season 5 wore me the fuck out. Oh, girl. Oh. When I thought I was so fucking happy when season 5 was over. And then, like, girl, let me shut up. I don't know. I just saw, and then I saw a lot of people just switching up. I just saw people switching up. I saw some of my faves switching up. And I was like, damn. Then maybe, and I was like, well, maybe I'm wrong because, when I'm watching other people's stuff, and, I value everybody's opinion, right? But when I see other people and they're saying, and I put these people like on a certain pedestal, right? And maybe that's my fault. That's my fault. That's not their fault. And I put these people on a certain pedestal, and I was like, and these is like YouTubers that I look up to, right? So I'm like, well, shit, like maybe I'm wrong, cause I'm like, hell, not to say I don't think I'm dumb, but I'm like, these people, they smarter than me, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like, no, bitch. You ain't wrong. You ain't fucking wrong. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. But then it's like, girl, I see, and I'm like, well, maybe I am because so-and-so said so-and-so. So maybe I'm not, maybe I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. And then I'm like, no, girl, you ain't wrong. And that was another thing that I was going through too, because you know, I'm looking at other people and what they say, and then and again, I look up to these people, and I won't say I won't say I wouldn't say I put them on a certain like a pedestal, but it's like you look up to these people, and then I'm like, okay, well, girl, maybe I am wrong because girl, so and so said so and so, and then it's like, no, I'm not wrong. And then it's like that was another battle of mine too. After I would see other people's videos, and I'm like, well, damn. And then I'm like, well, no. And then I'm looking at that, and I'm like, well, damn. Then I'm like, no, I'm not wrong. And then I'll be looking like, damn. I'm like, no, I am not wrong. Oh, child, like I just was not like I just could not like I just was like no. Child. It's almost like, bitch, it is what it is, girl. Cause everybody. That's when I was like, girl, everybody gonna just believe what they believe. And that's just what it's gonna be. And I try my hardest. And like I said, I don't mind saying this. I think everybody has their biases, right? Everybody, like, y'all know, I don't have no problem telling y'all, bitch, I go up for Kenya Moore. That ain't no, like, somebody in the, one of y'all, I love y'all to pieces. Shout out to you. Love you for watching my videos. But one of y'all got in the comment section the other day and was like, I just wish you would say that you like Kenya Moore. I said, girl. I said, girl, I've been saying for the longest I'm Team Swirl. What else do you want me to say? But even with me liking someone, I still try and be honest, right? Like, it ain't no way I could sit here and watch the show knowing that, I done talk shit about everybody else and they trifling ass nigga, and then all of a sudden, my girl got a trifling ass nigga and I don't mention it. You see what I'm saying? Now, will I go hard on Kenya like I go hard on Portia? No. But I'm gonna have to call it out like, bitch, girl, you done got with this sorry ass, trifling ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we all have our biases, but I still try and make sure that I'm not just gonna get on here and just tell a bold-faced lie or try and act like I didn't see something, right? Sometimes I don't see stuff, right? Like even with Love and Marriage Huntsville with Kimmy. It was a few of y'all that started calling out Kimmy, and I was like, ooh, girl, that is true. I didn't see it that way, right? Like I'm just not gonna be one of those girls. Again, I'ma like who I like. I'ma love who I love. If I like you, am I gonna go as hard as you on something like, compared to like a Michael Darby? No, right? Because I like you, and I don't mind saying that. But bitch, I'm just not gonna like not call you out. Like, girl, we're gonna talk about it. Cause we're gonna talk about the same way we talk about everybody else trifling ass nigga. Sorry, sister, we gotta talk about yours too. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is, child. That's all it is. Jamie is me is hilarious, child. I was looking at one of her videos the other day on the plane. She look like Coco to me so much. Coco from SWV. She don't look like Coco to y'all. She like Coco to me. Well, hey, B. she be like, baby. Like she ain't know we was there. Oh, child. Anyway, yeah, like, girl, it is what it is, girl. Everybody believe what they believe. Everybody gonna see what they want to see. And that's just what it is. And I just think you have to just kind of be honest with yourself, right? Baby, bitch, I did not know Jamie had, girl, don't you know Shay? Bitch, I did not know Jamie had ass like that. I said, damn, she got a cute ass shape. Girl, I was, it was Bondi. It was a picture of Bondi, and, you know, I think Bondi is absolutely gorgeous. Girl, that's another one. Bitch, you can't play with Bondi face, quiet as it's kept. Girl, I don't know if she know, but baby, you really can't play with Bondi mug like that. And when she cut her hair back short, I said, oh yeah, she died in blood. But yeah, you can't really fuck with Bondi face like that. But yeah, it was a picture of her. Niecy, Bondi, and Jamie. And Jamie had like a little white tank top and a little Gucci bag. I'm gonna spot a Gucci. But she had a little Gucci bag and some. I said, God damn. I said, what the fuck? Girl, that's a lot of ass. That's a lot of ass, girl. Girl, I said, God damn. I said, shit. Girl. Ooh, wait. Girl, she got a lot of, that's a lot of body, girl. That's a lot of body, girl. But she is hilarious, though. But yeah, child, that's all I had to say. What time is it? I need to find me something to eat. I might walk around the corner to the taco truck and give me some tacos, girl. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. I've been running my mouth, bitch. When I tell you it is 12:18, girl, this is ridiculous. Bitch, quiet as it's kept. I could literally keep talking. Quiet as it's kept, because I ain't got shit to do. I ain't got shit to do. You ain't got no fucking life. You ain't going no fucking well. Okay? It is too late for tacos, because I'm hungry. I gotta sit here and drink some of this Crown, girl. Bitch, I wish I get off this live and walk around the corner. I bet you that much. But yeah, child. I'm gonna watch. Some girl. They don't sell borracho. Oh, they do have borracho beans. They look the taco truck around the corner. They borracho beans a little too spicy. They just a little too spicy. You know, I'm really not a spicy type of girl. I love spicy food, but spicy food don't agree with me, girl. Not to put y'all in my business, but spicy food, me and spicy food, honey, girl, they whoop my ass every time. Spicy food and me, girl, we don't get along, and they whoop my ass every time. I'm talking about when I tell you, baby, they beat my ass, girl. So, girl, I really can't fuck with spicy food like that. Whew, girl, I eat spicy food. I have to know, like, I'm not going to, and not to push out of my business. I'm trying to, like, speak around it without saying it, because, you know, it's nasty. But I just have to know that, girl, whenever I eat spicy food, when I do decide to partake in spicy food, I know that, girl, she's not going nowhere. She won't be in the house. So it's a night. It's a night for me. My brother-in-law, I told my brother-in-law he needs to start a mukbang channel. He works so much, girl. But I told him he needs to start a mukbang channel. The shit that he eat, girl. Baby, to me, who was that? Was that Troy's? Who used to eat weird ass shit to me? Like, my brother-in-law, he the type of person that will, like, get a slice of pizza, girl, you know, pour hot sauce on it, then get some jalapeno juice from the jar, pour the jalapeno juice on the pizza, get a pickle, eat a pickle, put some jalapenos on it. That's the way my brother-in-law eat. And I be looking at him like, girl, that's how I be looking. And he know I be looking at him crazy too. Girl, why you be eating like, girl, this is me. Girl, you know I call everybody girl. Girl, why you be eating like that? That don't even look right. Did you really have to pour jalapeno juice on the pizza? Like it's my food. Like it's my food. Anyways, child. But yeah. That was short, yeah, girl. That's how my brother-in-law be eating crazy shit. Like crazy. And everything gotta be spicy and hot. Like we went to New York. We went to this little lounge. And we was having drinks and just like eating and stuff. I really wasn't hungry. We ordered some wings. Y'all, we ordered some jerk wings. These jerk wings were so motherfucking hot. Me and my sister. And my sister can eat spicy food a little bit. Bitch, when I tell you, my mouth, from one wing, my mouth was all on fire. My tongue was all on fire. Like, I was literally like, ma'am. Girl, I almost called her a bitch. Girl, if you don't give me some more water, girl, like, hey, girl, I need some water. Girl, that's how hot that jerk wing was. So I was like, I can't do it, I'm done. My sister was like, girl, I'm done. Oh, milk, not water? Oh, see, I didn't know that. When I tell you, my brother-in-law sat right at that motherfucking bar, them wings were like fucking, felt like the goddamn devil had touched them hoes. When I tell you my brother-in-law sat right at that bar and was literally sucking on the bone, I said, what the fuck? Even my sister was like, Corey. And he was like, these wings good as hell. Like those wings were like too spicy. He was literally sitting there like sucking on a bone. And we looking at him like, oh, here she go. And we literally looking at him like, girl, what the fuck? I said, how the fuck did you just eat all those goddamn wings? I ate one and my whole mouth was on fire. My tongue was on fire. Bitch, I felt like my teeth were burning. Okay? He loves spicy food, girl. When I tell you, he loves spicy food. Not me. I can do a little bit of spice, but even with a little bit of spice, I still have to be kind of like, you know. Girl, I can't even really fuck with hot Cheetos like that. I love hot Cheetos, but when I eat them, I have to get like the small, like the 25-cent bag, the 50 cents bag. It was I forgot the restaurant. It was a lounge in Times Square. It was like a Jamaican restaurant. The food was good. We ordered some more wings because I was like, I'm not fucking with him. I ordered some barbecue wings, girl. I ordered some barbecue wings. My sister ordered like some original hot. And then we had some, when I tell y'all, bitch, bitch. New York high as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say. I heard spicy foods bring something. Girl, I can believe it. I can believe it. Girl, I don't fuck with spicy food like that. The most I can do, like just every day, is hot sauce. Hot sauce. I'll make you a moderator. Hold up. Thank you, Black Hippie. But the most I can do is like hot sauce, Louisiana hot sauce. I can pretty much eat that all the time. Baby, I'm still live. Y'all know I talk. Y'all know I can talk. Bitch. One thing about it, two things for sure, bitch. One thing I'm gonna always do is run my mouth. Okay. One thing about I'm gonna run this mouth. Y'all know who got some good ass pancakes? And I know some of y'all probably don't. Y'all know who probably got the best pancakes? I went to IHOP the other night. When I tell y'all, those pancakes I had at IHOP, girl, I don't know who made that batter. That was probably the best, maybe the best pancakes I've ever had. And I can honestly say the times I have been to IHOP, which is I'm not really like a breakfast person like that. IHOP got some good ass pancakes, y'all. They really, really do. IHOP got some good ass pancakes. Oh, girl, that's what I want right now. I want some IHOP. Oh, that'd be so good. Okay, I knew I was gonna be I kind of thought I was gonna be the only one. Well, I tell you, IHOP got some good ass pancakes, and that wasn't the first time that I've had their pancakes, of course. But I was like, bitch, IHOP probably got the best pancakes I've ever had. Oh, Snooze AM got some good pancakes. I'm gonna have to try them. Because I know they got some good ass hash browns. I know that. And they got some good ass omelets too. When I was house sitting for my friend, one of my best friends, I was at his house. Remember that time I spent the night at his house because he had some people over doing some work? Anyways, I had ordered Snooze AM. And I couldn't leave the house because, girl, you know, the people will steal your shit. And girl ain't got no money to replace shit. So, girl, I had to order my food through DoorDash and just get it delivered. And I ordered something from Snooze. And the food was, I ordered hash browns and an omelet. The shit was good as hell. Oh, girl, I want some pancakes now. That's what I want. I want some pancakes. Y'all pray for me. I'm gonna try to start my diet over on Monday. If y'all ain't realized, I let it go. Girl, I fell off the bandwagon. What the people? I shouldn't say that because I won't make light of, drug addiction. But girl, I fell off the. I just didn't keep up. I ain't never heard of Kiki's. I have never been to La Peep. I've never been. Bitch, I love me some Waffle House. Waffle House pork chops. Bitch! Let me tell you something. One thing about it, two things for sure. Waffle House got some good ass pork chops. Them grilled pork chops, bitch. And bitch, my big ass, I used to get 3, baby. 3 pork chops. It's just big and greedy. Girl, I want 3 pork chops. I want some hash browns. I want onions. I want chopped ham. And I want cheese in my hash browns. Yes. I want onions, ham, and cheese in my hash browns. And then I want my eggs scrambled. And I want cheese, okay, in my eggs. And give me extra jelly, okay? And give me another thing of utensils because I need some more pepper probably. Okay? That's me. God get the same thing every time I go to that's the only thing. I'm not around the Waffle House. Excuse me. I used to live literally, girl, when I say I've been running my mouth so goddamn much, my phone about to go dead. I literally used to live right around the corner from a Waffle House. But now, girl, I don't know what the Waffle House are around here. The only one I know is like where I used to live, and girl, I'm not driving over there for no Waffle House. Girl, I'm telling y'all, child, I fucked them grilled pork chops up. Down. Girl, one thing about it, two things for sure, I'm gonna eat. That's my problem. Shit. Okay? I told y'all. And now I done moved to the other side of town and don't know how to act. Girl, I ain't been back to the other side of town, and girl, since I moved over here. No, girl, I'm still going over there to get my hair cut, girl. My barber shop is actually right up the street from my old apartment complex. Honey, I done moved. Honey, I done moved to the other side of town, bitch, and bitch don't know how to act, honey. I ain't drinking nothing else, y'all. Okay. Okay. Bitch. Bitch. It ain't been bad. Bitch. Okay. Ain't been bad. Okay. Shit. Honey. I heard Frank's Grill was good. I heard Frank's Grill was good. Okay. Bitch, girl, I moved, turned them keys in, and bitch, I ain't been back ever since. Girl. Acting like one. Girl, acting just like one. Okay? Girl, you gotta fake it till you make it. Okay, that's what they say. Shit. It was so crazy. Because quiet as it's kept, Brittany, with her old lying ass, Brittany used to live right up the street from me. Okay? Brittany literally used to live walking distance from my apartment. My apartment was old. Y'all already know that. My old apartment was old. I think they built that apartment like in 1960. I don't know, but girl, I'm probably making up a year, girl. The apartment complex was old as fuck, right? But it was cheap ass rent, you know. It was what it was. Brittany used to live right up the street from me. And she would swear up and down, sweetie, we don't live beside each other. Girl, bitch, you live one light up the street from me, girl. What are you talking about? We don't live beside each other. Girl, yes we do. Girl, you live up the street from me. Now, yes, your apartment is a little brand new. Okay? Yes, your apartment is a little brand new. I will give you that. But it still does not take away from the fact that you live one lot away from me. Well, technically, I live two. Girl, she did live two. Because it was like this one middle light that was like pointless for them to have. Girl, you acting like I live like in the middle of the motherfucking girl bombs over Baghdad. Girl, why you acting like I live? Why you acting like I live in bombs over Baghdad, girl? Well, you live right up the street from me. Girl, I can walk around. You acting like if I walk outside, bitch, I'm gonna get shot in my neck. Who's just to make me sick? Who's just to make me sick? Girl, I don't know why she tried to act like. Girl, I really didn't live in the hood. But this one boy said I did live in the hood. I didn't live in the hood. I don't think I did. Girl, I know the hood, bitch. Bitch, I done lived in the hood before, okay? Oh, baby, Brittany bought her house. Girl, she did. I didn't tell y'all. Oh, yeah, Brittany bought her house, baby. Yes. She bought her house. Miss Thing got baby. Miss Thing bought her house. Probably like, I think we moved. I think she moved right after me. Girl, she bought, yeah, girl, she ain't renting. Girl, she bought her house, honey. Miss Thing said, I'm gone. She bought a house. She said she was gonna do it, and she did it too. She was like, man, we bought a house. I said, girl, for real? She was like, yeah. I was like, girl, you lying. She was like, no, I'm not sure. I said, girl, okay. And girl, she was sending me houses, the houses she was, they were looking at, her and her husband. And she was like, you like this? You like this? You like this? I'm like, girl, that's cute. No. And then, girl, one day she was like, girl, we moving into our house. I was like, yes, you're moving up, bitch. I'm moving, you moving, yes. Okay. Girl, Miss Thing bought her house. One day, baby, that bitch was not playing either. She wasn't playing. But her shit was in order, so it really didn't seem like a hard. She got frustrated a couple of times along the way, you know. You bump, you know, you run into some bumps here and there. But for the most part, her process, because for the most part, she had her shit together. So it really wasn't like one of those issues where it was, you know. But yeah, she got her house, girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had a baby. Her baby, like, girl, and it's all helpful. Girl, let me tell you, this is how the girls do. This how y'all know y'all be pregnant. So, girl, she ain't gonna get mad if I tell this story. She not gonna get mad. So one day, girl, we was at work, and she was like, have I gained some weight? I said, you want me to be honest? Cause you know you really can't, girl. You know people be real sensitive, girl. So I be wanting to know if you really want me to tell you the truth, okay? And we have this thing. She'll tell me, ooh, you done gained some weight. And I'm like, oh, I know, right? So she was like, have I gained some weight? And I was like, girl, you want me to tell you the truth? She was like, yeah. I was like, girl, you have gained. I was like, girl, you have gained some weight. She was like, how much you think I done gained? I said, girl, probably about 20 pounds. But she is. And then one day, we was talking on the phone. She was like, ooh, child, think I'm pregnant. I was like, girl, go take a pregnancy test. She was like, oh my God. Girl, literally, y'all listen to this shit? Literally the next day. No, like I think like 2 days later. I was like, girl, for some reason I think you pregnant. She was like, I told you I was pregnant. Bitch. We not gonna play the fucking mind game, bitch. You did not tell me your ass is over there with baby gut. What did you tell me? Girl, we literally just talked the other day and you was like, I think I'm pregnant. Girl, you did not say I'm pregnant. Girl, that's why your big ass asked me, had you gained some fucking weight? Because you knew your ass was pregnant when you asked me, had you gained some weight? Talking about, have I gained some weight? Yeah, you gained about 20 pounds. You knew your ass was pregnant when you asked me at work, did you gain some weight? Well, I tell you, all I can do is sit on the phone like girl, girl, you knew your ass was pregnant the whole goddamn time. I think I'm pregnant. Girl, so you think I gained some weight? You want me to be honest? Yeah. How much, like 20 pounds? Girl. That's what I say, y'all be knowing y'all be pregnant, okay? Shit. Y'all know y'all be pregnant. Y'all be trying to play that fucking game. The whole time. Talking about I told you. No, you did not. No, you did. You said you said I think I'm pregnant. I know exactly what the fuck you said. Okay, I know exactly what the fuck you said. Okay? Child. Girl, the girls will try to play you for dumb. Brittany is cool. Like, she not very, like, when I tell you it's so crazy, because me and Brittany are like the complete opposite. The complete opposite. And we both Libras. Her birthday, I think it's October. Will she get mad when I forget her birthday? Girl, I can't remember her birthday, girl. I think her birthday is, I tell you my birthday every year. Okay, girl. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get a tattoo. I think her birthday like October the 4th. Mine's October the 8th. But we are like complete opposite. Like the complete opposite. She don't curse. She don't say nigga. She don't really drink. Girl, she not loud like me. Girl, she not over the top like me. Girl, she not dramatic like me. Girl, like we are literally the complete opposite. But girl, we get along though. Child, it's a mess. Girl, I cannot remember her birthday, girl. Everything she don't do, I do. Okay? Everything I do, she don't do, and everything I do, she don't do, and everything she do, I don't do. Okay? We are like the complete opposite. All right, y'all. I'm about to go because my phone about to die. I'm gonna try to upload this video. Yes. You know she don't curse. She don't curse. She said I'm so angry. Like one day we was about to go to lunch. I had to do something. Girl, I gotta do something. I can't. Girl, I could have left, but I wanted to. You know, like you want to finish it before you leave work because, like, we was going on lunch, but like I wanted to finish it before I left because I didn't want to come back and have to worry about it. So I was trying to finish what I was doing, and so girl, she waited like, girl, she probably waited like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, girl. I don't know, child. So she's standing about a clock. I'm so angry. Girl, she's a white girl. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Girl, I said, you what? You what? I'm so angry. Girl, you angry. Girl, why the fuck you mad? Here I go. Why the fuck you mad? Girl, I said, you know I had to do shit. I'm just so angry. Girl, you're angry? Girl, that's no shit. Girl, I'm hungry. Girl, that's us. Girl, a mess. I'm the one who cursed up a motherfucking storm, and she won't utter a cuss word. Okay? She said I'm so angry when she pissed off. Like when she say she's so angry, that's how you know she pissed off. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Okay, girl. You can't. I know not to laugh. The first time I heard her say that shit, I was like, girl, what? I was like, what the fuck? You so angry? Yeah. Okay. Girl. Anyways, I'm about to go. I'm about to go get me some tacos, and then I'm coming back and I'm watching P Valley. Down in the valley where the girls get naked. If you want bands, you know, go shake. Bitch, I still don't understand. Let me shut up. I was about to start right in my mouth again. Yeah, it's a pork chops for me. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm not going live tomorrow because I'm probably gonna do P Valley. I still need to do. I literally just watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I have my notes, so I just gotta do that review. And then I gotta watch P Valley, and then I gotta watch Love and Marriage DC, the reunion. And then tomorrow, Married to Medicine and girl, Love and Hip Hop. Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, girl, Marlo pretty much turned it into Love and Hip Hop. But girl, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I hope Marlo don't lose her peach. I really don't want Marlo. Even though Marlo is doing the absolute most, it would just be embarrassing for me to see her lose her peach. Like, I don't want Marlo to lose her peach. Because it's just embarrassing. We already talked about it. I'm about to go. Bye, y'all.